Listen, the real gag is I was supposed to be up here giving y'all the stank ass salt wives for this morning. All right. That's the real gag. I'm supposed to be up here giving y'all these stank ass salt wives at 11:15. But no. Here I go. Dealing with this. Here I go dealing with this, child. Like I said, child, I just got to deal with this. Can't talk about nothing else because I got to deal with this. What's good, y'all? Good morning. Hey, y'all. What's good, y'all? Y'all know I started some. Hey, Marcella, what's good, baby? Y'all know I started some ish this morning with that whole post that I made. The first post that I made with I'm assuming they're the millimeters. I'm just gonna say I'm allegedly they're the millimeters. Allegedly, millimeters are going up for Miss Manny's. Y'all know the one that they hated because he up jumped ship and left his family for 6 years to go play a dirty piece of trade with the sissies and punks around there at Highland. Well, Miss Mammy's done made a whoop whoop hoodie. And y'all know it's a lot of millimeters that follow me. And so it was a millimeter that went on Instagram and was like promoting his hoodie, right? And so for the people that didn't see the post, because I was real messy. All right. I just felt like being messy when I saw that. I didn't have to do that. I could have just scrolled back like I did everything. Because I don't get started to the 10-minute mark. So I can tell y'all this story right quick. So I just decided to get real messy and petty and childish and immature this morning. And I said, okay, so messy petty moment. So apparently this is Marquez, aka Miss Mama's new hoodie line. and a millimeter bought one. I find it funny, typical, and ironic that beforehand he was all of these things up under the sun. He was a weirdo, which a lot of y'all called him weird for the way that he was trying to ask MeloMelo to rub her feet and does he want that thing and the other. And a lot I was in some folks' chats. They was talking about it and they kept trying to put this jacket on him that he's somehow a weirdo and he might be dangerous and MeloMelo should watch out for him and all of that. Y'all know it was all of that, right? Um, and he was a horrible husband and a father who left his churn to go play trade to the Sisters of Punks down in Atlanta. Nah, since the mannequin done fell out with MeloMelo, they upholding him in all of his shenanigans, buying merchandises from him. Just pointing it out. And now I see y'all at 10:15, right? Now, see, I knew when I did that it was gonna start something, and it did, because here come all these folk. Here come all these folk coming out of the comments trying to explain away they fuck shit and they fuckery and they fucktitude and all that, what they always do. And then they do what they always do. Well, it happens on both sides. True. Here's the gag. It started with y'all. Let me say it again for the hoes in the back that need a miracle ear. True indeed. It does happen on both sides because I catch it from both sides. Gag, though. It started with y'all. And for two, I don't see nobody around there on the other side buying up a Nest wine, buying his calendars, buying his churn book, buying them socks and ties that he claimed that he was going to do. I don't see none of them folk around there buying up Airhead by Ari. I don't see but none of them on that side doing that. While they may do this, that thing, and the other, they not running around there upholding that foolishness, honey. They not. I'm just bringing it up. Now, our motor show, they're going to get upset about that too, but who cares? I just felt like being paid. But do your thug thizzles. Millimeters. Ain't no thing. Allegedly millimeters. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He was all this, that thing, and the other. Then the minute that Trisha and MeloMelo fell out, now y'all inviting him to shit. Y'all peddling his tad ass woot woot hoodies. You doing all these things because she done fell out. Now everything that y'all said he was, it is what it is. But since he done fell out with MeloMelo, we just gonna align ourselves with him because he's aligning himself with MeloMelo. And y'all know the usual. And I was just bringing it up. I was really being petty. And then a lot of people, not a lot, some people, they got hit. And then Ebony go come in the comments hollering back, well, she finna buy one and we should support him and all the rest of this. And I say, well, listen, if the mannequin does decide to go through with the divorce, she can hit his ass for child support. So the hard-earned money that y'all giving him, she just gonna get. So I mean, hey, get money, bitch. That's how I feel about it. And I don't. Child boo. I know y'all never liked the mannequin. Who did? And y'all hated Miss Mamas. But now the hatred is gone because Miss Mama, not Miss Mamas, the mannequin that fell out with MeloMelo. So now all is forgiven. Yeah, y'all did, but now it's all forgiven. I like it though. I ain't even gonna lie. It's treacherous, it's bullheaded, it's two-faced, and I couldn't trust hoes like that. But you know what? I'll go up for it because it's sneaky and underhanded and conniving and vindictive. Fine. I'll go up for millimeters. Alleged millimeters. Allegedly, y'all millimeters. I got to say that. Anyway, and then after I made that post, I lost what, 2, 3 subscribers. I mean, I ain't said nothing wrong. I ain't said nothing wrong, but the people got upset. Oh well, girl. Anyway, anyway, what's good, y'all? Not the petty. I appreciate y'all for giving me over 100 likes. Shout out to all of y'all for being here, whatever. Hey, Zagora. So yeah, where have you been? Where have you been? You wait until the first part of the reunion that's finna happen in a couple of days to ask who the mannequin is. I'm gonna let you figure it out, friend. I promise you, you'll figure it out. The process of elimination, friend. I promise you'll figure it out. Trust me. All right. And all you got to do is use the nicknames that I give everybody. You know what I'm saying? You'll easily figure out who it is. You've been sick. So you've been sick since last season? You've been sick since season 8? I'm glad you better, baby. It's Trish, girl. Child. It's Trish, friend. I'm glad that you better, boo. I ain't know you were sick, by the way. So thank you for telling. What's good, Phil? Appreciate you. I'm a new fan of Trish. She got these fools up off her, got Megatron running his swole self to the toy car, plus skin and body look good. Listen, see, Phil, I can't even go up for it because I just sat here and I gave the alleged millimeter some, and now you up here basically doing the same damn thing that I'm roasting them about. Thank you for ruining it, Phil. Even though you really didn't ruin it, because I know it go on both sides. I wanted to pull their damn chain. You weren't supposed to get up here and admit that right now. Appreciate you living for me. Already chastising folks. Be nice friend. I ain't chastising nobody. I ain't chastising nobody. But Phil, because you getting up here with this foolishness. So apparently, girl, look, don't ask me what happened because I don't know what happened. The only thing I do know that happened is that MeloMelo clicked her button. I'm assuming on Instagram. MeloMelo, let me ask you a question. I thought your folk said that you got a YouTube. Now, when you came around here, you did come under your YouTube channel because I saw your name. It said MeloMelo Cherie Rogers. Why you just don't click your button on YouTube, MeloMelo, and say what you got to say for you, Ted? Because you here. Oh, you here? Oh, yes, you here. Well, then say what you got to say for you, Ted, on your YouTube channel. MeloMelo, you'll make a lot more money just getting on your YouTube channel saying what the hell you got to say for you, Ted. You don't ever click the button on your YouTube, girl. I'll follow you quicker on YouTube. Whatever. So MeloMelo decided to click her button, child. I don't know what she wanted to discuss or talk about, but we finna listen to it. This comes from What's Happening. Shout out to What's Happening. I've used What's Happening things before. A lot of the times, and she ain't never struck me. She ain't never came for a bitch. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What's happening? I appreciate you, sis. Now I'm gonna speed it up to 1.25, but I'm gonna just leave it up to there because the last time I put it on 1.5, y'all said she sounded like a chipmunk. So, so I don't want none of y'all calling her chipmunks all through the thing because y'all know the millimeters gonna get pissed. So we finna listen to what MeloMelo had to say. It's 3 parts. This one is 38 minutes and 5 seconds, dear Jesus. And it says MeloMelo Cherie addresses the deceitful actions of production and cast of LAMH. What deceitful things with the cast, MeloMelo? Because when you was around here, you said y'all was good. And y'all was all right. So what done happened?
But we are here.
Can y'all hear her? Because she low.
I received my product. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you received it. That's what we like. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Let's see. We've got some.
I don't know why she's so low. Hold on.
Queen is in here. They were dancing because, of course, DJ Canavis brought his DJ equipment and slushy machines and did
Can y'all hear her now?
But they were also like playing hide and seek.
Wait, can y'all hear her now?
One of the little kids came and said, excuse me, can I get the key to your truck? Because we're playing hide and seek. And they hid in the truck, I think, and locked the door. I said, y'all better tell them to get out of my truck. Now, y'all.
All right, cool. Okay, cool. Now, hold on. Now I got that out the way. Ace, I appreciate you for being here, Ace. And thank you so much for being here, baby. But no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It don't matter who like her, who don't like her, who love her, who hate her. Don't none of that matter. Everybody in here grown. Everybody in here over the age of 21. Half of these people over the age of 60. Be clear. So no, ma'am. We not going down that rabbit hole. It don't matter. All right, it don't matter. All right, we not even finna go down that rabbit hole, okay? People like who they like, they don't who they don't, and that is just fine. Your life goes on, whether you know why people like her or don't like her or not. All right, I don't even want all of that going on down to the chat. We're here to listen to what MeloMelo had to say because we listen to everybody else. So we're here to listen and see what she got to say for she's head. All right, that's what we're here to do. We ain't here to debate on who like what, why they don't like her, all the rest of that shit. No, we ain't here for all that, friend. I'm glad you're here, but we ain't here for all of that.
I'm like, don't get on the truck. So they're running around, y'all, at 13, playing tag, playing hide and seek, then a song to come on that they know or that they like, and they get to moving, get to dancing. It was just beautiful. And I literally
see what I mean, Ace. Do you see what I mean, Ace? This is exactly right here what I was trying to avoid, Ace. That's why I said, please don't come around here asking that redundant ass question, child, because we go get redundant ass responses like these. And I don't want all of that down to the chat. All right, I don't want all of that down to the chat. When it come to MeloMelo, when people don't like her, y'all already know why. We haters, we women haters, and we hate our mamas. Y'all already know why. So let's not even go down that road, friend. Moving on.
I literally wanted, I'm gonna give everyone time to get in here. Y'all spread the word, share the live. I literally wanted to, go all out like a mom does, okay? Food with the chef. We're gonna, that girl said they wanted Chick-fil-A sandwiches. So, hey, Reese, what's up, Sora? Canadians is in the house. Militron just joined. Hey, y'all. So
hey, Militron.
I was like, Chick-fil-A sandwiches. You ask your friends.
Oh, you cool, Ace. Ace, me and you fine. I ain't got no issues with you. I know who you is. I was just saying, I was messy this morning, but I don't want you to be messy right now because I ain't got time for all of that in the chat. You fine, boo. What's good, bestie? Good morning to you.
Yes, ma'am. I asked them that we want Chick-fil-A sandwiches. So I had to go pick up one of the little kids after school. So I went and picked her up. And some of them
Lord MeloMelo, we don't care, girl.
So look, when I brought her back and said, girl, they're gonna be like, dang.
We don't care, MeloMelo.
Got that before when I wore dark hair. People say
MeloMelo, I will say this. I love your look. Loved it, MeloMelo. I have absolutely nothing to say. I love the hair. I love the beat. It was all fresh. It was a simple outfit. You didn't come up here doing too much, MeloMelo. I love the look. I do love the look, MeloMelo. We need to see this look more often. I love it. I will say that, MeloMelo, because you was beat to the gods. I was for it. If you are going to get up here and be messy, be cute while you do it. I was for it.
So yeah, it should be. nobody's business. Oh, y'all in here. Them kids was yelling, wipe me down. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. They were yelling, wipe me down. They was running over there giving song requests to DJ Canates, and it was just a lot of fun. He ended up making up them slushies. Canates didn't even get a slushie yesterday, but he ended up making up them slushies, honey.
Yeah, she did. She was real. Really I was for the beat, MeloMelo. I was for it.
So first of all, I want to thank all of you for coming over. I know everybody has so much to do, and everybody's busy, but I appreciate y'all being in the room. I'm gonna start out by saying that it is disheartening that I even have to do this.
And that's cool. But MeloMelo, stop letting people use you to gain clout, MeloMelo. Quit allowing people to use you. You're the clout. You understand? Quit allowing people to use you for clout, MeloMelo. That's all I'm saying. All right? Because he ain't no different than Leisure Suit. Be clear. Any nigga that could leave his family for years to go play dirty pieces of trade to them sissies and punks down in hot Atlanta is just like Leisure Suit. So quit allowing people to make money off other than us. other than me, MeloMelo, other than me. You understand? Because I'm cool with you. Marquez is using you. Do you understand? Quit allowing people to align themselves with you, girl. That's another thing you do that I can't stand, MeloMelo.
It is disheartening that I even have to do this. And I have literally spent the last probably like 3-4 months now. Spent the last 3-4 months just really being more silent. Really, I feel like when you're silent, that's when you can hear. And so I spent a lot of time being silent and trying to sit a little bit, pray.
I thought you would have learned your lesson with that, MeloMelo, seasons ago. We've been telling you for seasons, quit being silent. Quit staying silent. Quit holding stuff in. You're on TV. If you feel away, say it. We've been telling you that for years, MeloMelo, and you still, that's another thing you do that I can't stand. Quit doing that.
A lot of y'all joined me on the Universe Fast, and that was amazing. And just overall clarity, right? Overall clarity. And it's been great, to be honest. Some of my team has been like, "Ooh, you don't know how much longer you gonna be able to keep being quiet." Shoot, I was wondering if you was gonna be able to keep doing it. And I've been doing it. And that was a time I posted a scripture the other day. There's a time for peace, there's a time for war. And I do feel like there's a time to be silent, there's a time to speak out. And sometimes, as the Scorpio in me, I'll say, I will pull back, which you guys have been able to see a lot by way of the show. When I start feeling a different energy or questionable energy.
Is that Scorpio? My best friend is a Scorpio. And I could tell y'all right now, if she feels a way, she let that shit be known. She don't be walking around here harboring that on her chest. And her birthday is the 30th of she's an October Scorpio. Maybe that's it. Is MeloMelo an October Scorpio or November? Maybe they're different. Because I know for a fact, my best friend, she don't just go around holding shit on her chest. She'll cuss everybody out in 2.5 seconds before she go home feeling away. And that's the God's honest truth. She November? Oh, she one of them Scorpios. Oh, okay. Got it.
I will pull back and just observe. I'm gonna pull back and I'm gonna watch your moves. I'm gonna see what you do, how you move, who you're talking to, how you're talking, and I'm gonna just watch. And then from there, I'll be able to make the determination of whether or not this is something or someone that needs to be in my life.
Thank you, Fren.
And so that's kind of what I've been doing, sitting back, trying to see what hand people were gonna play, what people were gonna do, what they were gonna say.
Not filter
it's been interesting. It's been interesting. It's been
don't do Reggie like that.
It has been saddening to an extent, but it's also been confirmation. It's also been confirmation for me just by sitting. Now I'm going to be honest with you all. I have not been watching the show this season, so I may have to rely on some of you all who have been watching to help me through maybe some things I missed or that I don't know that maybe made the cut or not. Because I just honestly I've only seen.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Don't leave. Don't cancel.
clips here and there. Sometimes I'll scroll on Instagram and I'll see clips of the show and I'll keep scrolling because I don't want to see it. But sometimes I watch the clips that pop up on Instagram. And so I have seen some of the clips. I have not seen one full episode this entire season. So y'all probably don't have to help me some, but I can speak to and attest to the things that I was a part of that are factual, that I know to be facts. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start out with, and I'm going to tell y'all this right now too. This is not going to be a back and forth thing. It's not going to be a situation to where I'm going to speak today and, oh, somebody's going to say something tomorrow, and, oh, Mel's going to come back and say something else. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not in the position, in the mood, in the realm mentally to do back and forth with people. That's not what I'm going to do.
But why not? MeloMelo, you my friend and everything, but I'm gonna need for you to quit being boring. Quit being boring. Quit taking the high road. You are on reality TV, MeloMelo. We want the back and forth. We want to see their rebuttal, and we want to hear you say, "Bitch, fuck you. You a goddamn lie," and I can prove it. That's what we want to see from you, MeloMelo. This Juanita Bynum shit that you keep.
So I don't want you to think there's not to be some time.
I wish it would.
It's not. I'm going to lay out the facts. I'm going to give y'all the receipts. I will probably do an extended, at some point, an extended sit-down interview. That will be a one-time sit-down as well, 9 times out of 10. But I'm not doing back and forth with anybody. So I don't want y'all to think that that's what's going to happen, because that's not what's going to happen. So let's get into it.
All right, fine.
I have watched this season of filming and the scenes I've been in and the clips that I've seen and I've been privy to. I've watched, and the one word that I have come up with that I would use to describe all that has been going on and the people involved, there's one word which I shared with my team months ago, and that word is delusional. The word is delusional.
Who?
I'm like, they delusional.
Who delusional?
I've never seen, me firsthand, someone who has been a victim of something be attempted to be made out to be the villain, right? Until this show. There are some parts that I would say due diligence was not done. Due diligence includes asking the other party as a production team, asking questions versus just running with what one person says. When you begin to do that and you begin to put out false narratives that you have not confirmed, that have not been proven true, right? Then at that point, you are putting yourself in the position of being liable for life.
So basically, what a lot of your fans do. Speaking of fans, now I'm gonna get the torn up, beat up one for this. And so basically, what a lot of your fans do. Be clear, MeloMelo. One of your fans came over here with this big elaborate story about how me and Anthony Lofties was huge fans of yours, and we was doing this, that thing, and the other, and you paid us dust. And ever since then, we've been on a rampage to prove that we hate you and this, that. One of your and that one is a millimeter. Before y'all say how you know it's a millimeter, because that one is. They've been under my chats before, per claiming to be a millimeter. So it's basically the same thing a lot of your folk do. Because they will damn sure take a story that they heard out of thin air, put it out here on YouTube, it circulates, and then that story done got a beginning, a middle, an end, a conclusion, an epilogue. Like I mean, I'm just saying, MeloMelo, the same thing that you talk about happens down here on these YouTube streets all the time. And people believe it. They will click their buttons and it circulates all over these LAMH streets. Lies, fairy tales, falsehoods, fallacies, deceits.
Definition. And what I can tell you guys for sure is there have been a lot of narratives out that I wasn't even asked about. Didn't even know were being spewed or being said, and definitely wasn't asked about. So when I look at and think back to clips that I've seen where there has been defense of behaviors, of decisions, but nobody asked me for proof that I could easily provide, by the way. But now we're on the reunion stage and want to act shocked. Well, you should have asked me, the victim in the situation. I could have pulled the paperwork and showed you what the outcome was. But you didn't ask because you really didn't want to know. Because see, the truth wouldn't align with your agenda. I'm gonna say that again.
Say it again.
The truth would not align with your agenda.
Say a word.
So instead of doing your due diligence and asking and then being given the necessary proof to then change maybe the direction you were trying to go, you decided to stay quiet with your team and not asking questions. Right?
Much like how you stay quiet. And you hold on, because I feel like I'm gonna need it. First and foremost, let me go on ahead and get this up off my chest right there now. You Melody crew, straight up and down, I don't care. Okay? I don't care. Don't come to me with y'all issues. Don't come to me with y'all problems. Don't come to me with y'all grievances. Don't email me. Don't DM me. Don't tweet me. Don't chat me. Don't Snapchat me. Don't TikTok me. Don't do none of that shit. All right? I don't want to hear it because what I said is what the fuck I said. I'm letting y'all know that right now. All y'all Melody people, go about y'all damn business. Go somewhere with they kissing her ass. Because y'all should already know about that. I don't do that here. All right? Again, me and MeloMelo are cool. I have zero issues with this lady. None. Do everybody get that? Let me say it again, because y'all know when I get up here and get to talking, bitches automatically just grow corn husks in their ears and they can't hear me. I have zero issues with this lady. Okay? Zero issues with her. But just because we cool and we friendly now, that don't mean none of this shit didn't happen. Like I said, MeloMelo, that's funny coming from you because you yourself has been quiet, allowed narratives to be spun about you, allowed any old things to be said about you, and all of the rest of this stuff. So it's just funny at how you're calling out maybe production. It's a little funny when you doing stuff like that, MeloMelo, because you live by that. You quiet now. You just got up here and said that. That you was quiet and you sick of being quiet and you don't want to be quiet no more. And speaking of which, MeloMelo, you said that a lot too. Y'all know I ain't got no issues with MeloMelo. None. I'm just saying. Mel, let's talk about the RP allegations, but why the word salad is this word with friends? I don't know what the hell MeloMelo talking about. But at the end of the day, MeloMelo, I mean, listen, you been quiet, they been quiet, so everybody just quiet. And I wish all of y'all would stop doing that. That will make this show a lot better. If y'all just say what y'all mean and mean what you say when it happens. That's what keeps reality TV going. That's what keeps it interesting. If all of y'all just sitting back and don't want to say shit, like all of y'all been quiet. It ain't just MeloMelo. All of y'all been quiet. Scott's been quiet for seasons until a month ago. So it ain't just MeloMelo. And I wish all of y'all to stop doing. Couldn't have been the housewives. Couldn't have been Loving Hip Hop girls. That's all I'm saying.
But now we're shocked when the facts come out. And I'm finally asked on the reunion stage, what are we jumping up for now? This could have been asked. Could have been told you. I could have been told you this. It's my, I can go pull the records. It's my documents. What do you mean? Okay. So that explains, this reaction for me explains why you guys felt comfortable to use this entire season of this show to downplay, to negate the facts, to run with things that, as you know, could have been true, could have not been true, but you didn't want to know the truth, and to build people up to think that maybe the other part was the truth. So everyone decided to have an opinion, but nobody decided to ask me what was what. Ain't that interesting?
Well, what's what, MeloMelo?
Then we get to finally another castmate coming out saying, "Oh, we've all known about this. It wasn't a secret. We all know. We all see. The guys have seen this video. They."
Ooh, Tisha, she talking about you. And to tell you, and teach Miss Wanda, I don't care. Whatever MeloMelo says about you in this part, Tisha, I ain't got shit to say to Tisha. Tisha, you my sister wife, and I love you to pieces. But whatever MeloMelo about to give you and say to you on this part, Tisha, I ain't got nothing for you, sis. I'ma let her talk and say what she gotta say for she Ted, because I feel the exact same way. I don't give a damn how much you don't like somebody. I don't care. Miss Wanda, you just gonna have to be upset, baby. You'll be all right. I come and buy you a drink when I come down there. I buy you a drink from Black. All right. And me and you will be fine. I don't care. As a woman, it's just some shit that I just don't feel as though as a woman and as a human being, you should let slide, whether you like somebody or not. There are plenty of people that I do not like. Again, I say. But if I was on TV and I was a woman, and I ain't even got to be a woman, if I was up there and I found that out, and me and MeloMelo could have just had a knockdown, drag out argument the night before. If my husband came home and said some shit to me like that, one, I'ma cuss his ass the fuck out. And then two, I'm gonna hit up MeloMelo and let her know. I understand that we ain't fooling with each other right now, but my husband just shared something with me, and as a woman, as a human being, I just feel as though you need to know what your ex got planning. We could go back to fussing and fighting and arguing later. But this shit, I'm just not here for. And there would have been nothing wrong with that. There would have been nothing wrong with that. Y'all can go back to not liking each other later, but at the end of the day, at least people can see, yeah, you may not fool with her, but you do got a heart. You are a real person at the end of the day behind these damn cameras. That's just how I feel about that. Y'all can crucify me all y'all want, don't care.
Right? Now we hear that. So then it becomes a bet. It becomes a bet. Because if they have been privy to and knew all along what the facts were, what the truths were, how is it that y'all had no problem spending an entire year acting as if you don't understand why there is a separation?
I agree.
Why you don't understand why there's no conversation?
I agree.
And speaking of conversation, let's be honest. I don't have a desire to converse with people who are actively, daily striving to destroy me. It does not matter who you are or what we created together in the past. I have no desire to do that. So if it's not about my children, there's not a conversation to be had. So even that narrative.
My bad, y'all. I didn't. I paused it right when it happened. My stream, it's my stream yard. I don't know what's going on. Like it's acting weird again. They just fixed it. Now it's weird again. I don't. I don't know. I ain't gonna worry about it.
Untrue. There is no, oh, Melody acts this way here, and then she acts this way there. No, Melody acts the same. Melody sits way over on another side. Way over there. Way over there. Way over there. What are you talking about? So no, unlike a lot of the people here, I don't put on for the camera. And to be honest with you, I think that's part of the issue, is that I refuse to just put on for the camera. Will I attempt to be cordial? Absolutely. Attempt to try to reconcile, depending on how far you've gone. That's the other thing. Depending on how far you've gone, how far you've taken it, and what true efforts you're giving. I'm open, depending on how far you've gone and what your efforts look like. Unfortunately, in this, what had been this situation for me, very few would be given that opportunity to be close to it again. Okay. And so there's no, for me, there is no, hey, I'm gonna be this way, then we'll be this way. No, I'm the same. Every place you see me at, pull up, drop off, drive off if I'm doing that day. It's what it is. There's no conversation. But I get it. It fits the narrative, right? That male is just difficult and male is just fake and male's phony and male's this whole narrative that has been spewed into the minds of what were once castmates of mine by the producer. I'm gonna say producers. And that seemed to be better than pushing the facts. You guys say there's never any reconciliation when it comes. You guys said there was never really any reconciliation when it came to Love and Marriage Still. Do y'all think that people really wanted there to be, production wise? Because for me, I'm not on the outside looking in, I'm in. And what I'm gonna say is there was no desire for reconciliation amongst the group. No desire for reconciliation. That's why when you watch television and there is conflict, there's conflict, there's a climax of the situation, and then there's a resolution, right? The resolutions never lasted because they didn't want it to last. Okay? I attempted to ease down the chaos. I mean, this season, I don't know if y'all paid attention, but I usually won't even let people in my house. I'd be like, it was only a couple people that I would let them in my house. And they knew because I would tell them, nope, these are the people right here, this person, this person, this person. They can come into my home. This is my sanctuary. This is my place of peace. They're welcome into my home. Yes. But that's it. This season, I opened it up a little bit more, did I not? I did. I opened it up a little bit more. Right? Again, these are your attempts at reconciliation and trying to move forward and trying to get everybody back to that.
MeloMelo, in order for everybody to have reconciliation, everybody has to take accountability. All right. And unfortunately for you, MeloMelo, while I do agree with you about the RP thing, you ain't no innocent victim. Now, other than the RP thing and the fact that they knew about it, I'm on your side, MeloMelo. However, in order for true reconciliation to happen, everybody got to come up off their foolishness. And that includes you, MeloMelo. It's not just them that got stuff to answer for, and all of the rest of that is you too, MeloMelo. I think that's the only thing that's stopping true reconciliation from happening, because it's like you're the complete victim, and you want everybody to be like, oh my God. Now again, don't get me wrong. Did they do things? Hell yeah. Nobody around there is innocent, and nobody around there is perfect, including you. So I feel like reconciliation can only happen if all parties involved come up off their foolishness and be honest with the things that they have done, be honest with the things that they have said, be honest with the shenanigans that they pulled, and only then true reconciliation can happen. But the reason why it's not is because you want everybody to crawl and kiss your ass, and it's just like, girl, no. And me and you cool, but girl, no. Figure it out, Ravine. Okay, I'm not going through this with you this morning. Figure it out. That's what I want you to do, Ravine. Figure it out. Go back from season 1 to season 9, write it down, figure it out. Talk about what she got the answer for a lot. It ain't just them. That's what I mean. Everybody got to be honest. I like MeloMelo, but I'm being honest. I love the Scots, but I'm being honest. That's the only way that this is going to work, is everybody just put down their bullshit and be honest. Then we can get somewhere. But if everybody's still holding on to this, oh, I ain't did nothing, y'all are the enemies, we're never going to get nowhere. It's always going to be the same thing, season after season after season.
Positivity, Black excellence, so to speak, that we like to talk about, that I think people don't even be knowing the real definition of. And so let's talk about that right there. let's talk about that first. I want to shout out some people I saw come in. I saw Braylon J come
Hey,
in here.
Braylon.
I saw True T come in here.
Hey, True T, what's good, girl?
I saw you come in here. Hey, welcome. Y'all share the live. And I'm gonna sit here and take this thing slow, because one thing that I've learned is some people lack comprehension skills, and they'll listen to something, and I have heard things that I said, and it became something totally different. I'm like, this is not what I said. What? Well, how do they run a title like this on their YouTube channel? That is not what I said. And so there are some people who do a great job, and there's some people who just lack comprehension skills. So I'm gonna make sure we all understand, and hopefully this will decrease, some of that. Okay. So I had
MeloMelo, I wish you would put names to stuff. You know me, I don't mind putting a name to some shit. I wish you would put some names to some stuff, MeloMelo. Who's the content creators that put this, that, and this? I love to know who. Say it with your chest, MeloMelo.
Let me get this code on this phone.
Oh, girl, she done pulled out the phone.
And the first thing I'm going to show you guys.
All right, show me, sis.
It's just the start of a number.
All right, show me.
Right here. The start of a number. The start of a number. Okay.
What is that? I can't see it, MeloMelo.
256755, and I'm not going to say the rest, the last word.
Okay.
The date of this call was July 19th. Y'all see July 19th? July 19th.
I see it.
Okay, y'all see it?
I see it, baby.
256755 at 1:34 p.m. Let me go over and show you how long the call lasted. Now remember, this is call number 2 on the screenshot from my Verizon phone bill. Number 2. Let's roll over into call number 2. That's 21 minutes. Okay.
Well, who was it?
21 minutes. Y'all see that? That's 21 minutes. Okay.
Who was
so there was a 21-minute phone call that happened.
With who?
Now.
With who?
Let me show you guys this. So remember that July 19th, 21 minutes.
I remember.
Okay. And here is July. Can y'all see that? Let me tell you what it says. There's Friday, July 19th, scene 1 melody, 11:30 a.m., 106 Jefferson. Let's look right here. I'm going to bring it together for y'all, but we got to do it right. Here we go.
Call me. All right, but who is it though? I can't see who it is.
Here we go. July 19th. 11:30 a.m. 106.
DM it to me, MeloMelo, because I know your red ass in here, sis. DM it to me, baby, so I can see who it is.
Jefferson, right? So let's go to Google and put in 106 Jefferson. So if that call time was 11:30, and then I made a call at 1:30 something that lasted 21 minutes. Let's talk about it. I'm going to Google 106 Jefferson for you so y'all can see the images of what 106 Jefferson is. We're going to see if it looks a little familiar to you.
All right, do that. Do that.
It looks familiar.
Hold on, MeloMelo. You might want to be careful with that. Ain't that considered doxing? You Googling up an address and then you showing people the picture. Ain't that considered doxing? I'm not trying to start no mess, MeloMelo. But I had dirty, rotten bitches call themselves trying to dox me. So that's the only reason why I'm bringing that up, MeloMelo. Please be careful with that. I don't think that's a good idea. Like, don't show us the pictures. No, MeloMelo. That area and location don't look like nothing to me. Okay. No, that area don't look like nothing to me. I ain't never seen that area, MeloMelo. I don't know what you talk about.
Can y'all see that? What space does this remind y'all of? Let me click a picture and make it bigger.
I don't know.
This is the rooftop bar at 106 Jefferson.
Nah, she's showing the rooftop where her and Kimmy met up at. Y'all remember when her and Kimmy had their first scene? When she was trying to convince Kimmy that she saw some lipstick on Maurice Poo that won't dare. That's the spot that she's showing. All right. I'm making it more than what it is. But that's the spot being entertaining. But being for real. She not showing nobody's address. She not showing nobody's house. She's not showing where nobody lives. She's showing the rooftop restaurant where her and Kimmy had their meet up at, and Kimmy was getting her together, and MeloMelo played in her face. All right. That's what she's showing. Y'all know that's my friend. I ain't gonna lie on her. That's what she's showing.
Hey, Jay Taylor. So this is the rooftop bar. What does that look familiar? I'm looking for y'all. What does that look
Hey,
like?
Jay Taylor, what's good, friend? Hey, Chit Chat with QT, what's good, girl?
Absolutely. So, yeah,
the people in her chat.
So a lot of y'all got it right. The one-on-one scene with Kim. Yes. So Kimmy and I have this scene. And when I first get there, right, I don't really want to talk about the stuff they want us to talk about. I actually didn't want to talk about it when we worked out here at my house. But let me tell you the task that was given to me. Hey, you heard about such and such? Yes, I've heard about it. Everybody knows about it. Well, none of them want to talk about it. And we ain't gonna be able to not talk about it. So we need you to try to get her to talk about it. Because we can't not talk about it. It's everywhere. I'm like, all right. But look now, she don't want to talk about it. Now I'll push a little bit, but I ain't pushing too much because I ain't doing it. But okay, I'll try.
MeloMelo, I believe you. MeloMelo, I believe you. Basically, production was doing their job. So is it fair to say that when people brought things up about you in Leisure Suit, I'm just asking y'all, I don't want nobody trying to cancel, trying to unsubscribe, all the rest of that stupid shit them bitches like to do. I'm just asking. If MeloMelo is up here basically saying production told her to do a job, so is it fair to say when the other cast members brought up things about her in Leisure Suit, is it fair to say that production said, listen, neither one of them want to talk about it, but it's real damn life. So when you meet up with Leisure Suit, when you meet up with MeloMelo, bring this up, bring that up, bring up what's been talked about on the blogs, bring up what's been talked about by Giving You the Real Tea on YouTube, bring up what's been talked about by Scotty by Nature TV on the YouTube. That's all I'm asking. I'm not taking up for nobody. I'm not downing nobody. I'm not taking no sides. I'm being an adult here. If it's this for MeloMelo, and I believe her, it's the same thing that that they did to Tammy Roman during the 4th season of Basketball Wives when everybody labeled Tammy as a bully when it came down to Keisha. And Tammy been getting up here saying from the very beginning, y'all, I didn't have a problem with that girl. Production told me to do what I did because the trip to Tahiti was boring. They won't get in no good shots. They won't get in no drama. And they told her to turn up. And so now I'm wondering if the same people that's believing Melody were the people that didn't believe Tammy. Now I'm wondering that. Because if it can be that for Melody, then why can't it be that for Tammy? I believe Tammy when she said that. Tammy kept saying, I didn't give a fuck about that damn girl I didn't like. I didn't care. But production wanted drama. They wanted me to turn up because the damn trip was boring. So if that's the case, can it be the same for Tisha? Could it be the same for Leisure Suit? Could it be the same for Neplicon? Could it be the same for Stormy? Could it be the same for Destiny? That's all I'm asking. That's it. I ain't trying to start no mess. I'm just asking.
Great. So we had that here in the house. And if you notice, I tried to push this a little bit, but when I saw it was a total shutdown on it, it was kind of like not going to go nowhere anywhere else. I'm like, okay, cool. So then we have a one-on-one scene where I just showed you guys. And I really didn't want to talk about it. I'm like, you don't want to talk about it. So I'm sitting here trying to be like, no, I'm not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. You said you don't want to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. Right? But then the conversation continues to happen. So what I showed you guys was a phone call that took place that day right after. And I you know, the one who doesn't want resolution and who's like bitter and mad and angry and fake and phony and all this stuff. I called Kimberly and I said, hey, so I just want to let you know, girl, I do not care nothing about this stuff, no lipstick, no none of that. I said, you know, production got me asking y'all this and asking these questions. I do not care. We talked for 21 minutes. I just showed y'all the phone call.
I believe you, MeloMelo.
Her response to me was, girl, I already know. I already know this production. I said, girl,
MeloMelo, I believe you. I don't know why I believe you, MeloMelo, but I do. I believe you, MeloMelo. I believe every word you just said. I believe it. I do. I
Yes, I
believe
said,
it.
honestly, I ain't even trying to do no drama for real. I wish we could get away from some. We have a whole 20-something minute conversation. And I'm like, I don't care about it. I don't care about it. They're making me ask about it, but I really don't care. But you asked me in this scene not to mention it again. And I said, and I'm going to tell you what, you don't ever have to worry about me mentioning it again. And that's what it was. Conversation over, ended well, no problem, no animosity, nothing. Nothing. See, that's how you get to resolution, right? As a cast. So that's why y'all then saw a scene after that where she was welcomed into my home, not just in my garage this time.
I believe
Because we had such a great combo, a 21-minute combo that I just showed y'all.
I
So I'm like,
believe.
yeah, she comes and, oh, you know, I told this production, I said, oh, I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
make
S.
my hotel bill.
Harlan.
So when I'm in my hotel bill, and I kind of want some anyway too, so I'm gonna make some hotel. I made one trip bill. Came to my
I
home.
believe you,
She
MeloMelo.
wrote a
I
note to
believe
me.
you.
And even in that, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I literally don't even be that mad for real about people. I know we've got to have conversations with somebody's got to tell it. I don't even get tripping on it like that. But it makes it interesting to me when I see a title of Melody is addressed about her double standard. I've never told anybody on this show not to bring social media to me. Never. Ever. I've never done it. So if you want to say a double standard would be me saying, hey, don't bring social media stuff to me, and then I bring social media stuff to you. That's a double standard. I've never told people what not to talk about when it came to me. Never. Now, there were some conversations amongst other folks, but I never said what not to talk about when it came, because I always felt like if I'm going to do reality TV, I want it to be real. I want it to be real. I want it to be authentic because the audience can feel.
But I'm seeing the chat. Why get upset with Kimmy? If your people, all right, well, not your people. I'm not going to say that. If people are making their titles one thing, why be upset with Kimmy? Why be upset with Kimmy? Like, why not be upset with the content creators that is given that title? Why be mad at Kimmy? Again, y'all, and this is another thing, and this is when it comes to Kimmy. Excuse me. For seasons, we all have been saying Kimmy and Maurice both have been skidding by. They're not bringing anything. They don't have anything to give. They don't have anything to offer. And they're helping themselves to other people's shenanigans to still stay relevant. I've said that. And I'm a fan of the Scots. I'm a fan. Y'all know Kimmy is my favorite out of everybody. I've said that. I've had to be honest and be like, well, Kimmy, these people ain't lying. You ain't got shit going on. I had to be honest about that. You know what I mean? So why is everybody mad at Kimmy if these YouTubers, whoever they are posting things that you don't feel like is okay or is a lie or whatever? Why everybody so pissed at Kimmy? Kimmy ain't got nothing to do with what these people is using in their titles. And shout out the winner. I was in Winner's chat yesterday. Now, Winner was on Love and Marriage DC. So anything that Winner says, I thoroughly believe it because she's been there and she lived it for 3 seasons. And Winner even came up there and said, listen, these producers will tell you you're not bringing anything. The people feel like you're boring and you need to work for your check. And I thoroughly agree with Winner. When you see people that never really pipe up, and they're finally working and doing some shit, that's how you know that somebody got in their ear. And that's why Kimmy, everybody is pointing out how messy Kimmy is being, but that's why Kimmy is being messy. More than likely, Carlos King said, Kimmy, I love you a lot, but the people don't. They think you boring. They think you're not giving anything. They think that you're this, that thing, and the other. And if you want your check, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to be interesting. You're going to have to bring it. So if that means taking something from 0 to 100 that you ordinarily wouldn't do, oh well. That's what we need if you want your check. So I just feel like if y'all going to blame anybody, blame production. Not taking up for Kimmy, but if y'all gonna blame anybody, blame production. Because if it wasn't for production, Kimmy and Maurice would have been skidding by this season. She wouldn't have said nothing, and he wouldn't have said nothing either. They'd have just been there. That's all. I'm not taking up for nobody. But these people do got a show to run. And MeloMelo is not the godsend. The show can't the show cannot go on with everybody just ignoring Melody. The show can't go on like that. It can't. I'm sorry, Melometers, but it can't. The show cannot go on with people not saying nothing to MeloMelo, not bothering MeloMelo, not bringing nothing to MeloMelo. The show can't go on. So, do we still blame Kenny, or is Carlos and the people to blame? I'm only asking, but we moving on because it's 3 parts to this shit.
When things are real and when they're not, they can feel it. You can tell, and that's what makes things not make sense. Whenever 1 minute people are about to fight, and then the next week they're all sitting up in a crowd together, bunched up like a bunch of peanuts in a bag. That's when it becomes to the point where we're no longer doing reality TV, and now you are trying to maybe just be actors and actresses. And when I want to do that, I go learn a real script for a movie. I don't come to reality TV to do that. So I'm gonna look different.
Well, then, MeloMelo, you should leave. And I don't want you to leave, but you should leave. Because this is reality TV, sis. This is reality TV. And the reality is you can't just be ostracized by yourself and the people that you want to be filmed with. That doesn't work in reality TV, Melody. And reality TV rules are not going to bend just for you. So now you're the one who has to make the decision. Either you're going to play ball or you're going to keep your integrity and just leave. But reality TV can't change just for you. Because there are people that's been on reality TV that's been through worse. Mimi Faust. There's people that's been through worse. Tara Wallace. There's people that have been through worse. Emily B. I mean, let's just be real. MeloMelo. There are so many other women that has been through worse on reality TV. But they still got to do what they got to do because this isn't a movie. This is reality TV. The things that you could get away with in a movie, you can't get away with in reality TV because it's reality TV. And again, I like you, MeloMelo. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go. I want you to still be here and do what you do. But in order for you to do that, you're going to have to learn how to play ball, sis.
When it comes to that, and again, I think that's
I ain't adding Hasseline to this. Hasseline was a whore.
Come in, you eat, have a conversation. Actually, when the cameras go down, we actually stay longer. Now I have cameras up there in the room because we stay in my sunroom. So y'all know the little area where you can I've shown y'all before. You kind of look outside and see my backyard, you see the trees and all that. Well, that's my sunroom area, and I have.
How am I not being fair, Ebony? I just sat up here and let her say whatever she wanted to say about the people that knew about her RP and didn't say anything to her. I sat up here and said that I agree with you, MeloMelo, when you said that production wanted you to ask or bring up the lipstick comment. How am I not being fair, Ebony? Me not being fair is getting up here and giving MeloMelo the business with every damn thing that she said. Me getting up here and going against every damn thing that she said. How am I not being fair, friend? Where was I not fair at? Where was I not fair at? Or am I only not fair because I'm giving her my honest opinion about some shit? Am I only fair when I'm kissing her ass, Ebony? That's the only time I'm fair, when I'm kissing her ass and sucking on her titties. Y'all said I'm good? Oh, okay.
Chairs there. We kind of sat in there and talked for a while. Just me and Kim. The camera's gone. We just chilling, eating, and talking. No problems. None. That's why after that, you then see us at the bachelorette party. No problem. See you at the vow renewal. Got no beef about. Matter of fact, at the vow renewal, at the reception part, when I sat at the table, because I had a name tag on my table, Tisha, Marcel, Kimmy, Maurice, they all came and sat at the table. We were all talking. We were talking about the kids and almost being teenagers and all this stuff. Having just good, positive conversation. There was no drama being had. Just talking and chatting it up. Then, of course, I left when I felt like a boundary was crossed.
Thank you, Sarah Simpson, for your $1.99, baby. Your super chat. I saw
so
it.
then
Thank you,
I
baby.
gracefully left. I didn't make a scene. I'm not going to go off and blow up. None of that. I gracefully, like the lady I am, got up, went over to Miss Nell and them. A part y'all didn't see is when I told her I was about to go, she called her photographer that they had paid to take pictures. Hey, Melody's like, let me come over here and take some pictures. What is I took some pictures with them? We took pictures, and I left. No big deal for me at all. And so at that point, no, and that's another thing. No, there was no violation of a protective order. That's another thing I noticed too. A lot of people think they know every single in and out of what has taken place when they pull documents. And some of the stuff y'all be saying that was active at the time, or this was this at the time, y'all had it all wrong. But that's another conversation for another day. So anyway, another conversation for another day. So it was literally me having that boundary in place myself. Me, just know that. Me. Okay. So I left. No biggie. Nothing about it. Okay. Nothing about it. And I dipped out. So I dipped out because when I ran up there to tell them bye, and this nail motion for the photographer to come take the pictures, Destiny tried to run up there too. It was all up in my face. And I was like, okay. And I got out of there. Dipped on out. Right? So that was that. But there was no order in place at that time. It was my boundary that I set for myself. And I've learned that a lot of people don't do well with boundaries, or they're not good at sticking to them, to the boundaries, and whatever. And so they don't understand. So when we get to the clips y'all have seen for the reunion, considering that I've had conversation, it's been understood why these questions are being asked, but I really don't care. And we have a great conversation about it. I've already met with Maurice. We hashed it out, apologized to each other. And I told him in that scene, I said, well, Maurice, I don't know the air. Y'all can tell me because I don't know it. But I told him in that scene, I said, well, listen, Kim, you already mentioned she would like for me not to talk about it again. I said, and I'm going to tell you like I told her, that you ain't got to worry about me talking about it anymore. That's it. And I never brought it up since. And if you think about it, the only people that I had the conversation or asked questions with was when the cameras was up filming. Nobody else I talked to on an everyday basis was I discussing some lips and red lipstick. Because I didn't really care. Okay? But I guess maybe production understands that they have more of one family on this show and they can stick together and choose not to talk about nothing. So then they got to
thanks, Fren, for your cash out, baby.
That's fine, right?
Thank you, boo.
So Maurice and I, cool, calm, collected, makeup, apologies, we good. And he even understood. I said, maybe because you're around me when there's a person in the room that I don't fool with, so maybe that's why you don't get the nice melody, because the energy's already messed up. And he said, you know what, Mel? Don't know if they aired it or not, but in the real scene, he said, you're right, I feel you. Because I haven't been around you, like, without that. Because the only time y'all been around me is if we're filming, and usually everybody's there. So that was that, you know what I'm saying? My mimosas with Melody didn't happen. They came. I text Kimmy. And by the way, I also text Kimmy whenever he got arrested. I know there was a conversation about nobody reached out. There was a conversation about that nobody reached out, I think, but 1 or 2 people on the show. Do y'all want to see that text message? Because
yes, I would love to see it.
I definitely text.
Okay.
I definitely text Kimberly. Okay. And checked on her.
Okay.
For sure.
Show it.
Because again, like I said, I understand how stuff like that as a woman can be a lot, because we do carry a lot.
I agree.
Yes, she said that. Oh, she did say that. So let me go ahead and hold on. Let me screenshot this text for y'all. So y'all don't have to hold on because it's going to pause. I'm going to screenshot it to this phone. I'm going to show you guys.
Okay.
All right. So at this point, the screen did freeze. Mel went out and had to come back on. So this is part 1, and I will post part 2. But in the meantime, you guys, go ahead and drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about what Mel has said so far.
Shout out to you. What's happening? Shout out to you, friend. Normally, I don't play your thing or whatever the case may be, but this your shit. All right. I don't want no mess. So we about to play part 2. So part 2 says, hold on. Is this part 2? Yeah. I believe this is part 2. Yeah. So this one says Melody Cherie exposes the conniving behavior of production and castmates.
Let's see. So let me show you guys this. Because I think that I saw that in a clip. And I remember thinking, dang, this is what we doing now? Like, we just making stuff up? It's like, gosh, sheesh. Now, I don't even know the date of no erase, so y'all gonna have to look that up for yourselves, because I don't know. But I will show you my text. June 10th. Can y'all see that?
I see it, friend.
Right there, June 10th, and I'll read it to you.
All right, read it, because I can't see that, friend.
At 5:47 p.m.
All right. All right.
Hey, Kimmy, this is Mel checking on you, as I'm sure it's been a lot. So just checking on you, sending prayers. She wrote me back at 10 p.m. Hey, chick, I'm good. Appreciate you checking. Have a great week. August 3rd, I called her to invite her to Mimosas with Melody. She said, sorry, I missed your call. I'll be there. I said, hey, okay. I figured you might have been busy. It's for men and women. So I was inviting Maurice too. Let me know so I can have y'all a spot. She said, no problem. I'll tell him. Again, this is all after the whole conversations about any lipstick. That stuff is resolved. It's done, over, through, complete. And then August 13th.
The receipts, SC, is her proving that she did reach out to Kimmy, Dylan, about Maurice Poo being locked up. I believe it was Kimmy or Maurice who mentioned something about people not reaching out. And this is her rebuttal saying, Kimmy, don't add me to that shit. I did reach out to you. That's what this text message is proof. All right. That's what this text message is proof.
I text her saying, hi, Kimmy and Reese. Thank you both for coming out on Saturday. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. That's right here, August 13th. They came to my Mimosas with Melody event. I also sent her this video. She was with one of my millimeters, and my photographer, I think Freddie O, captured this. And I could just tell in this video that there was a moment those two had. I didn't know what it was, but I could tell there was some kind of moment. So I sent it to her, like they were hugging, and it was something. I just knew it was something. And
yeah, I noticed that too. The millimeters claim they can't stand Kimmy and they can't stand Marceau, but they was showing up taking pictures with these people. They was like, stop pretending like y'all can't stand people when y'all really do. Y'all may not like what they do, but y'all don't hate them, and y'all sure don't mind taking pictures with them. I just feel like if I don't like a bitch, I'm not taking pictures with you, nor am I gonna be excited to see you. I'm gonna pull a Scotty and stand outside of the press store because I don't fuck with Rashida the prune juice. Do you understand?
Anyway, she ended up telling me that the lady was a survivor of cancer. And so yeah, they did have a moment, and I sent it to her. And then I sent her this picture from my photographer. I didn't have to. I sent this to them. I said, going through all the pieces and videos now. We'll send you some throughout the next 2 days. That's me. That's what I said right there. Send her that. Freddie O took it. She said, good morning. Thanks, Mel. I said, good morning. Y'all look so nice.
I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. MeloMelo, I ain't gonna lie. You up here admitting that you know Freddie O and all of that. We all know Freddie O to be a messy ass. We know him to be a messy ass photographer. Be clear, that's the same Freddie O that had them pictures of she about not a goddamn thing in leisure suit. So you sitting up here saying he your friend and y'all cool like that. Okay, MeloMelo, I'll let you have it though, sis.
Nice. That's me right there. Good morning. Y'all look so nice. She said, thanks. Right? She said, yeah, the pics came out really nice. That lady I hugged in the video was a 30-year breast cancer survivor. That's her right there. She said the lady was a 30-year breast cancer survivor. So again, here we are. Talk.
Yeah, the fake bitches. I'm fine with any derogatory, degrading shit that anybody says about them fake, phony ass mellow hoes. Yeah, Zay, I'm down for it. Any negative, derogatory, bottom of the barrel, gutter butt, gutter ball shit that you could say about a woman with them fake bitches, absolutely, Zay, I stand by. I stand by. I do. I stand. I stand. Yes, I do. The real millimeters, no, because I'm cool with the real millimeters. The real millimeters, I am cool with. Them fake retarded hoes, I stand by everything anybody say about them. Period.
There are no issues. What? Then we get to October. Nothing happens in between that, just but I was the finale. I was sitting at the table. They came to the table. We were all talking about kids and stuff. All good. Then nothing happens. And for one, I thank God for my team, because my team is like, they're not about to let me cut a fool, no way, and get out of character, because I got too much going on, too much at stake. They gonna prep talk me every time. Hey, all right, listen, you go ahead and keep your calm now. Don't let nobody, they may come. Don't let nobody come for you, and don't get you out of character.
Quit listening to your people's MeloMelo. They dragging you down. Okay? Quit listening to your people, MeloMelo. They are dragging you down, girl. That's one of the reasons why a lot of us don't. Well, not us, because I'm cool with you. But that's why a lot of people don't fool with you now. That's why a lot of people feel like you fake, you phony, you plastic, you're not real because you too busy listening to everybody else. Listen to yourself, MeloMelo. If you gotta get a bitch together, get a bitch together. You are on reality TV. That is how you gonna get people on your side, MeloMelo. You acting like you doing so much that can't nobody else get. You're not gonna lose nothing. You're on a reality TV show. These people know you're our reality TV star. It's a lot like Nene Leakes. She had a bunch of damn opportunities afforded to her, and she acted a plumb fool on Housewives. Doc Elaine get a lot of opportunities, and she acts a plumb fool on Married to Madison. That's the issue. Like, you too busy trying to be prim and proper, which you ain't. Just be your real damn self, MeloMelo. If you gotta say something to somebody, say it. If you gotta get somebody together, say it. If you gotta cuss somebody out, cuss them out.
I'm like, honey, I'm not. Don't worry, I'm not. So then we get there on the stage, and there's this whole different energy. It's totally different. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it's super, super sad, to be absolutely honest. It's very sad. That's all I say. It's very sad. And I'm sitting there, and I'm listening to all this vitriol that's coming out with somebody who, and this is why, again, I say y'all don't ever see any resolution. Because people put batteries in people's backs because they don't.
See, for the people that want to know why I do subscribers only, Simply Katie. She one of the dirty bitches as to why I keep my shit on subscribers only. Because keeping it on subscribers only keep the dirty four-legged sagging titty ass mutts about my damn yard. That's why I keep it on subscribers only. For anybody that wants to know, T, why do you always do a subscriber only? For dirty, rotten bitches like Simply Kate, who can't find no other yard to shit in but mine. Get the fuck out my yard, bitch. Ain't nobody asked you here. Ain't nobody call you here. And this is not the live for you. Get your ass on.
I really want resolution. They don't really want resolution. How beautiful would it have been to have kept the real? Like, the real is what the combos that's happening on these phones. The real. How beautiful would it have been to have kept the real, and y'all have been able to see, you know what, all that.
Then get the fuck out, bitch. It's just as simple as that. I could call you whatever the fuck I want when you in my motherfucking church house, or you don't like the language, get your... Y'all get her out of here. Okay? Y'all get her out of here before I really say something to her ass.
That happened this season, but man, look, that's dope. That's dope. Like, they good. They good up there. They straight. How dope would that have been? The real. So instead, we got all this rah-rah. and I'm not fixing to really rah-rah. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not gonna be rah-rah, folks. I'm not doing it. Did I run off any stage crying? No. Did I shed a tear on that stage? No. Did I almost shed a tear on that stage? No. I don't know.
I'm glad you said that, MeloMelo, because the people swore up and down Kimmy had you crying running off the stage. Like a distraught white woman, girl. That's what the people said. So I'm glad you said that, MeloMelo, because that's been the thing running around. That Kimmy had you running off the stage crying. That's what the people said. So I'm glad you said that, MeloMelo. I take your word for it, but we'll find out come Saturday.
Where that rumor came from either. But I'm definitely not going to be rah-rah with you either. I'm still going to be respectful. I'm going to keep my composure. I'm going to smile to keep my composure to make sure I stay okay. But to see how it went from that resolution to wanting moments, that is crazy to me. And I'm telling you, I remember going back to my team from the stage, and the one word I kept saying was delusional. 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 These folks delusional. So like I say, they delusional. Oh my gosh.
Thank y'all
How
for
do we
your
have
cash apps.
conversations
Thank you,
and
Kim.
there's resolution, and then you get up here and act a different way?
Thank you, baby.
Totally different. And again, I say that is why there is no, y'all don't witness resolution. It's not because, oh, Melody likes to keep up mess and Melody likes to da-da-da. No, it's because you got some people who wanted promotions, more checks, or whatever the case may be, who are choosing to try to keep a mess. Like, who are choosing to, I need to have an issue with Mel on camera, you know, who are choosing to do that. Because there's also a recording of someone on this show being told that they're not.
I do just want to say something. I did have 25,192 subscribers. Now I'm down to 25,108. Good. To all of the people who's running around here saying, oh, T, they're not saying nothing about you. T, they're not trying to take down your channel. I've been on MeloMelo's side for most of this. And I'm down to 180. But y'all still want to come under my comments and tell me I need to check my sources. I need to make sure that you know, Marcella ain't lying and putting me in this, that, and this. I just want to let y'all know that. I started this with 25,192 people. Now I'm down to 25,108. What did I do? This is just to all the people who's getting under my comments and trying to tell me I'm insane in the membrane because ain't nobody fucking with my channel and my channel numbers. What y'all got to say? Because I said nothing out of the way about MeloMelo. Nothing. And now I done lost subscribers. That's just to the people who say, T, ain't nobody messing with you. T, Marcella lying. T, don't listen to Marcella. T, Marcella just hating. T, Marcella just want to start drama. T, Marcella just trying to start division. T, I just want to let y'all, I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck. I just want to let y'all know.
Because I inquired where they're going to a scene, being told that they are on ice. And if you're in TV, on ice means like we're not.
Thank you, Rich. I appreciate you, Fren, for your cash app. Talking about you passing through.
They appear to be a male supporter.
Thank you for passing through.
Now my team thought I was going to quit that day because we all heard it, and they thought I was going to quit that day. Because then it became, you know how when you're thinking something and you kind of think you know something, but then it's kind of different whenever you really hear it. Like you really hear it, that becomes a whole different thing. That becomes a whole different thing. Just like how you might be like, I think my man cheated. But then if you see your man cheating or you see your woman cheating, it's a whole different thing. And
hey, T-Talk with your girl. What's good, baby? Shout out to T-Talk with your girl. I know a lot of y'all don't fool with her. I like T-Talk with your girl. She one of the millimeters that when I say that's my friend, that's my friend. Shout out to T-Talk with your girl. If you a millimeter, go follow T-Talk with your girl because she everything Melanie. But you see, she got her ass here. That's why I fuck with T-Talk with your girl heavy. Shout out, friend. Y'all go and follow T-Talk with your girl if you haven't, if you's a millimeter. All right. Go and follow T-Talk with your girl. She do a lot of good stuff around there. And she's actually really hilarious. She is. I be around there from listening to what she got to say, and she's pretty hilarious. So if y'all haven't followed her, go follow her. Tell her I sent y'all. She'll treat you right.
I've been sitting back and I see it, and it all just makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. So why there was so much energy from Kimberly, I really can't tell y'all. I'm not going to come back here and address it again because I don't have anything. I can't tell you. I don't have anything that I can say about it. I can say that when she was going through her situation with cancer, I would check on her.
I love you too, baby.
This is not just filming. I know y'all saw me go to her house one day with some white roses or something when we were filming a scene, she and I. But I sent flowers outside of camera. It wasn't just about camera time for me. See, this is when you talk about people not maybe being able to see eye and eye, but we know when to show up and pull up for each other, right? Period. So I sent flowers just because I'm like, let me put a smile on her face. And she probably, you know, she's got a lot she's going through. I've had paid to have a meal made and sent over. I think we ended up talking about a reunion one season. That wasn't filmed. That wasn't nothing. I didn't post about it. It wasn't, you know, it was just me trying to be a kind person. Because again, even though we ain't kicking it and hanging like we used to, if there was ever what you would have considered a real friendship, you show up for each other.
You do.
You show up for each other.
You do.
Now, if you ask me, has she ever showed up for me? No. 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 Even when it came to.
All right, Kimmy. Nah, no shade. We did see MeloMelo invite you over and do things for you and so on and some such. Now, she's up here saying you don't support her. I don't know, Kimmy. Kimmy, if she lying, make a rebuttal. Click your button, Kimmy, and say, bitch, you lying. I've always supported you in anything that you got. Kimmy, if she's lying and you can prove that she's lying, I should be hearing from you before the weekend out. Just saying.
To the party, the cancer party thing we did for the show, Her Beating Cancer. Whenever we had the conversation in production, I was like, I've been wanting to do something for us. I was like, I'm gonna be real. I was just gonna set up like a massage. I told them I want to set up like a massage thing or whatever. And I think they said, well, Tisha was doing some kind of massage something, so you can do something else. But that was real. That was real. And so
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if Kimmy don't come out and refute this, I'm gonna believe MeloMelo. If Kimmy don't come out and refute this, I'm gonna believe MeloMelo. Again, y'all are on reality TV. This is what makes it interesting, and this is what makes us want to watch y'all on y'all next season. So, Kimmy, if this is a lie from the pit of hell, Kimmy, I order you to click your button and be like, I heard what MeloMelo said, and I'm telling y'all right now, that's a goddamn lie. That's what I'm gonna need for you to do, Kimmy. Moving on.
There's been a show up for me. No. And I don't let it get to me too bad, because one thing I know is it's not where you sow. You don't reap where you sow, you reap what you sow. So at the end of the day, God.
That's why she born, Scotty. That's why the people want her gone.
Right? So it's all good. Let's talk about Trish. Y'all ready for it?
I'm ready.
Y'all ready for it?
I'm ready.
Ooh, let me get a sip of my grape juice, baby. We taking this thing low and slow, and slow and low and low and slow, because I need y'all to know the facts and I need y'all to comprehend it.
Oh, okay, come on, bro. I'm already tipsy. What's good?
Trish. Never met Trish. I never heard of her. Didn't know anything about her. Love you too, Canadians. Didn't know anything about her. So no reason to have a problem with issue, or not even issue, but the conspiracy stuff. Was on the girls trip. Had never heard about it.
Sister Shay, what's good, babe?
So I sat there and listened. And I'll be real with you, I didn't care. And that's why I just sat there and listened. Because I didn't care.
Is you paused?
I didn't care. I felt like, whatever. Still, do I feel like there could have been a, hey, look, I just want you to know, these are some conversations happening amongst this group. I know you invited me on the trip. Matter of fact, the night I invited people on the trip at the food tasting, I actually was kind of defending her and Ken, if you remember. I don't know if y'all remember that scene. I was kind of defending them. So, I mean, I didn't care. But could there have been a, hey, girl, just a heads up, this is what's going on?
Y'all get the likes up. It's 559 of y'all watch it because I can see it on my phone, and there's only 281 likes. I need at least 4. Period. I want 4. Period. It ain't need. I want 400 likes, since it's 556 of y'all in here to get the tea. Then y'all can help me out by giving me the likes. Thank y'all.
Nothing happened, or something did happen, but it was this time. I don't want no beef. Let's just be cool. All right. That didn't happen. Could that have happened together? Other than that, I didn't care. So let's get to the scene when she's questioned, because I want to get this out today, and I'm telling you, I'm not doing this every day at all. So the girls trip happens. She left early. Well, let me ask y'all this, because I don't know if it aired or not. Did y'all see a scene where Trish and I met up after the girls trip at a bakery shop? Did y'all see that? Drop it in the chat. Let me pull my receipt while y'all drop it in the chat. Did y'all see the scene at all where me and Trish met up at a bakery shop after the girls trip, like right after the girls trip when we got back to Alabama?
Wait, what?
I don't know if it aired or not. She left early. Well, let me ask y'all this, because I don't know if it aired or not. Did y'all see a scene where Trish and I met up after the girls trip at a bakery shop?
No.
Did y'all see that? Drop it in the chat. Let me pull my receipt.
Did y'all see a scene where MeloMelo and the mannequin met down to the bakery shop? Now we know the scene that they did do. I don't think that was a bakery shop. So was there, unless that was an unedited, I mean, an unaired scene. Now MeloMelo, MeloMelo, that's shaky. And the reason why I'm saying that's shaky is that that could have been something that did not make LAMH. Just being honest, MeloMelo. There are gonna be some people that are gonna say, "Well, girl, you could have met with her down to the bakery shop. They just didn't show that." I'm just saying again, MeloMelo. That is the pitfalls of reality TV. Those are the pitfalls of reality TV, MeloMelo, because you could have met down to the bakery shop, but they just didn't show it. I mean, I don't know.
See, why y'all jumping in the chat? Did y'all see the scene at all when me and Trish met up at a bakery shop after the girls' trip, like right after the girls' trip when we got back to Alabama? Yeah, I haven't grilled that girl. If I can be real with y'all, at Nell's party, the person who asked the most questions was Kimmy and them. I asked a couple, but I didn't know her. So, and I didn't even know the whole scandal part of it, so I didn't know. So they did air me and Trish at the bakery shop. Oh, okay, good. Well, I gotta show y'all the scenes. So at that scene, don't know what all they showed. But when she tried to even bring up my ex name, I said, girl, hopefully they showed you. I was like, girl, I did not care. Look, we ain't got to talk about that. She asked me some advice of going from corporate and being an entrepreneur and wanting to open this gym and balancing that all and being a mommy with busy kids.
She did that with you too? MeloMelo, I believe you. MeloMelo, I believe you. I believe you. Just because of what you said the conversation was, MeloMelo, I believe every word of what you said. Because that was what the conversation was with her and Kimmy. MeloMelo, I believe every word of what you just said. Just because of what you said, what the conversation was, I believe you. I believe you, MeloMelo. I believe your friend. That's all I needed to know. I believe you. Every word of what you said, MeloMelo, I believe it. Appreciate you, T-Talk. What you said, friend? That's her point, friend. They didn't get drama, so they asked to do it again and asked Mel to ask about the broke tail. I'm screaming. Not the broke tail. I'm screaming, friend. Lord Jesus.
Than any other. There was a whole conversation, and I gave her some advice.
I believe you.
And when she tried to get into the X of it all, I was like, girl, we got to tear out this. We got to have something.
I believe you.
Girl, no.
I believe you. I believe you.
I don't know if y'all are talking about the scene I'm talking about. Not the one where I questioned her about my house and what it looked like. Not that one. Ooh, this might be good. Because I see somebody just said something that made me think about that one. I'm not talking about that one. Have you guys seen two scenes with Trish and I by ourselves, two, at a bakery shop? They said gave her the blueprint.
CCF Freaks, my big brother. He says Mel needs to talk about what has been shown, not what's been filmed. That's why you need to watch the full broadcast. I agree. Excuse me. I agree. I do agree with that, MeloMelo. That's the biggest reason why you should watch the full broadcast versus just clips. Because if you watch the full thing, you'll know exactly what's been said, what narrative they're trying to go on, and then when you do click your button, you can add the missing pieces to the puzzle. When you just watching clips, MeloMelo, you not getting everything. You just getting the clips. Versus when you watch the show, then you could go back and be like, well, they lied about this, they lied about that, that didn't happen, that was a non-factor, that was a whole damn lie. You know what I mean? So I'll agree with that, MeloMelo.
They just told me about me asking about my house. So see, y'all didn't get the bakery scene. Oh, let's go to it. See, nothing is something. So y'all didn't see that one. You see the scandal of it all, the painting of the picture of it all. Let me pull up the receipt. I think I already texted this one to this phone. So y'all didn't see that one. Only one. No, there was one before that. Guys, right after the trip. Let's go right here. So this one was. Y'all know the girls' trip was in March.
It was in March.
This was
my birthday
April
month.
5th. Friday, April 5th, Melody, call time 4:30. The location is the Moon Bake Shop. Let's pull it up and y'all can tell me if y'all saw it. The Moon Bake Shop. So y'all didn't see that one? Dang. Wow, they wanted it to be a problem with me and that girl so bad, didn't they? Dang. Maybe because I didn't give a Carrie the scene. I was like, girl, I do not care about that. Maybe they ain't like that. So the Moon Bake Shop, here's what it looks like. The Moon Bake Shop. I had never been there before, actually. I've seen it downtown, but I was like, pretty cool. Here it is. This is what it looks like on the inside. See that? Did y'all see that? That's what it looks like on the inside. Oh, y'all didn't see that. Okay, so let's talk about it. So the date was April 5th. Y'all know when the girl trip was March. So right after the girl trip, like I said, I had a mimosas with Melody in Atlanta. I want to say it was March 30th or 31st. I did mimosas with Melody. The next week I had this scene. This scene, I was cool, good. She tried to bring up the situation with my ex. I said, girl, I don't care nothing about that. You ain't got to explain nothing to me. The past is past. I don't care. That's my ex. I do not care, okay? Gave her some advice. She asked me about balancing and being a mom and all that. Like I just told y'all, all that. Gave her some advice. And hey, I said, SDNORICU. And so anyway, did that. Scene was fine. And then I had another scene after that where it was look, we can't seem to get the truth out of this girl. Because again, let's be clear. I'm one of the strongest characters on the show. Actually, I'll say I'm the strongest character on the show. And how did
I mean, do you got your moments when you're like one of the strong characters? Yeah. You got your moments. But are you the... Listen, MeloMelo, I don't give a flying fuck. Okay? MeloMelo, it could have been dust mites. And majority of them are going up for you. The strongest, I mean, maybe you second place. I give you second place. A strong third, but a very strong second. I give you that much. But the strongest, I mean, depending on who you ask, but we'll move on.
So we can't seem to get full answers. This time frame is just, we're getting different things. Can you try to get the facts? I was like, okay, sure, no problem. Sure.
Ebony, what you mean we gonna miss her? We ain't gonna get the chance to miss her because MeloMelo ain't going no damn where. Where is she going? To Tubi? Okay, is she going to TikTok? I mean, like, what's her biggest money maker other than Love and Marriage Huntsville? We all know she's making money, but I'm more than sure her biggest money maker and her biggest check is Love and Marriage Huntsville with Kingdom Reign and Kingdom Reign Productions. So, but okay, friend, I'll let you have it.
So then you see me sitting there smiling and asking questions. So what color was it? So like, nighttime. So did it mean a deer? You say I almost hit a deer. Oh, deer come out at night, girl. It must have been nighttime. What about the driveway? Was it a long driveway? Was it a steep driveway? Well, what road did you go down? I mean, listen, I ain't gonna lie, it was funny to me. I'm not gonna lie. When I finished that scene, baby, I was cracking up the whole way to where I went to eat after that. And that's usually what I'm gonna do after the scene. I'm gonna eat some good food. But literally, it was like, I had already had a scene where I didn't want to talk about it and didn't care at the movie shop. But typically, they do go to the strongest people. You can ask any of you have friends or you know people on reality TV. Ask them. They're gonna go to the strongest person to get the answers to stuff they can't get the answers from nobody else.
Suing Carlos for what? Suing Carlos for what? She don't have a case. She's on reality TV. Sue Carlos for what? What exactly could she sue Carlos for and when? Don't worry, I'll wait. See, this is where I lose subscribers at, because the people get upset when you tell the truth. They don't want you to tell the truth. They want you to kiss her ass. I'm not kissing no ass. I'm a bottom. I don't kiss ass. I don't suck ass. I don't lick ass. I don't put hickeys on ass cheeks. I don't do none of that. So if y'all looking for somebody that's kissing ass, I advise y'all to go to Scott. He versatile. Okay. That's the versatile one of the best friend group, not me. I ain't kissing no damn ass.
Just how it goes. It's what happens when you're the reality TV queen. Right? So, all right, we're going to have some fun with this. Don't answer these questions. So, girl, what's over? How was the house? Oh, that was the lighthouse, the dark house. Did you go by the hospital? No, not really. Okay. Well, how was the driveway? Okay. And I'm smiling like, because I'm giving y'all what y'all want. Y'all want some facts. You want to know what the time frames, man? Let me help y'all out since y'all need my help. Never pressed about.
All right, so this is the end of part 2 of Mel's live. So it did end because she was at the hour mark on Instagram. So you can catch part 3 here at the end of this.
That's my point to you, MeloMelo. Stop going live on Instagram. Just go live on your YouTube, girl. You can go live for 8, 9, 10 hours on YouTube. That's why I'm telling you that, MeloMelo. I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm saying it because it's real. You could go way longer on your YouTube channel and get paid for it than you can on Instagram. I don't understand why people got a YouTube but would choose to go live on Instagram. Why? Anyway, this is the third part. It says Melody Cherie says she's going for the puppeteer.
I think an hour. Because I haven't lasted every time I hit an hour, my live shit down, but I know y'all better come back here. So, anyway, that's why you saw that reaction. Yeah, we back. That's why you saw that reaction. So, share the live again. Click that little arrow at the bottom and share it. I think after an hour, Instagram though, it just closes the live out. But the Moon Bakery Shop was a nonchalant, not care. Yeah, I'll give you some advice on, how you can make this work and have it when it comes to going from corporate America to being an entrepreneur. You want to try this entrepreneur thing. I gave some advice, but they didn't air that off that one. Then we had to get some truth for us. Because she don't like to tell the truth. It's like the story seems too good. Can you get some truth for us? And so, all right, I'll try. I'm like, I'll try. No problem. I'll try to make it happen. That's part of being a team player of a reality TV show, y'all. So I would never.
But that's also called being fake, MeloMelo. You remember how you called the Scots fake for sitting up, being around Leisure Suit after everything that he says? No, you're not being the team player. You're being fake, like everybody else is being. Because y'all are on reality TV. That's what you being, MeloMelo. Fake, like everybody else is being. Everybody else on that show is being fake as hell. It ain't just you. It ain't just you. Everybody on that show being fake as hell at this point.
Ever let anybody try to paint me out to be difficult to work with. I pull up and show up when I need to pull up and show up. Yeah, I would never allow anybody to do that. I have too many other people outside of this show, fortunately, that I've worked with who all agree that I'm very nice and easy to work with, right? So whatever. So that was the whole Trish thing. Now, whenever the situation and conversation happened with Kimmy and I here in my home when we were eating Rotel, I told her then that at first I don't know her to have a problem with her. I don't know her. But then as Kimmy began to tell me how she seemed to have a problem with me and all this extra stuff and what she said about me, I don't know what I'll air. I was like, oh, bitch.
How is everybody fake but not Melody? She's inviting Kimmy to her house. She don't like Kimmy. She's having lunch and shit with Tisha. She don't like Tisha. She invited the Scots down to Melody mimosas with Melody. She don't like the Scots. How is she not being fake, Ebony? How? She's doing her job because they're on reality TV. But be clear, she's being just as fake and phony and fraudulent and fugazi as everybody else there. She's no different from nobody else there that's filming the scene. What, y'all think she's not fake because she gets up and walk away from Leisure Suit? She got to. They put each other on court papers.
Shoot, I just made my mind up. You know, I didn't, but okay, baby. I don't like her either. You know. So then that happened. I remember I went to the barbecue. And what's interesting to me, again, they decided to title one of the reunion episodes Melody's Double Standards.
Exactly, which is being fake, Ebony, because if everybody else is being fake, then why is MeloMelo the only one doing her job? Everybody else is being fake and phony, but MeloMelo doing her job. No, ma'am. She's being just as fake and phony as everybody else there because everybody else there want their check. MeloMelo ain't excluded from that. She want her check like everybody else do.
Again, I've never told them not to talk about nothing about social media pertaining to me. So how's it a double standard that I'm asking social media topic questions? It's not a double standard. Somebody needs to work on whoever's writing, they need to work on that. So at the bachelorette party, it became I was messy when I said, y'all act like y'all still love each other. I think y'all might still love each other, and how that was so messy. Well, let's rewind, and y'all tell me if y'all saw this or not or played it, because remember I told y'all I didn't watch no episodes this season in full, so I don't know. I may go, no, I ain't even gonna lie. I haven't watched this shit. I ain't even tell y'all no story. But y'all tell me if this aired or not. Y'all can tell me if this aired or not. At the barbecue, I went in to go to the little area to fix me a plate. Then Trish ends up in there, Marquez is in there. Well, Marquez walks in, and there's this whole weird exchange between them. And I'm just looking, I'm like, ooh, triggers, seem like a trigger right now. Oh, and I'm eating, y'all know I love to eat. So, you know, just eating and doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, in that room where the food was, Trish says to me, out in blue. So it becomes interesting when people say that me saying that was so messy because this happened before I ever said, seemed like y'all still love each other. Trish out the blue says to me, I know your ex baby. I know your ex's baby mama. And she said the girl's name. And I looked and I was like, okay. Yeah, and I can't remember if she said that Ken is from Ohio, or I don't think she said I'm from Ohio. Either Ken's from Ohio. Did they show that? When she said that to me? Yeah, one thing I'm gonna do is eat. Out the blue, she says this to me. And I was like, I don't know if she's supposed to be putting me on the spot or she's supposed to be whatever. I don't know. And I was like, okay, all right. So later, you got a big problem with me because I said it seemed like y'all still love each other. Now that's a double standard to me.
Nah, MeloMelo ain't no double standard. MeloMelo, my bad. I ain't know I was that. MeloMelo, no ma'am. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. There's no double standard in that. The double standard is you getting upset about her feeling a way about that. Because again, when Marceau made a joke, because remember, you called it a joke. When Marceau made a joke about you and Leisure Suit still being in love with each other, you was pissed. You didn't like it. It rubbed you the wrong way, and you ran down everything that he did to you as to why that's not funny and as to why he should know better than to be peddling around jokes like that. So my question to you, MeloMelo, is where is the double standard in that? I guess you're going to tell us.
When you feel like you can kind of throw some stuff out there and be shady, but you don't want nobody to be in the game to play with you. So I don't remember who. I don't think, because I think Trish went to high school here. So unless Trish moved here from Ohio at some point, again, I don't know these people, right? So unless he moved here at some point, or she moved here at some point, or Ken, I don't know. She says to me, out the blue, on the camera, in that room. Who is that she knows, his friends knows something. She said knows your ex's baby mama. And she said the girl name. Maybe that's why they didn't air because she said the girl name. And I was like, okay. And she either said she was from there or Ken is from there. Like, okay. So we all got mutual friends there. I said, okay. No big deal. So what, right? I was like, okay. But then you got all this smoke because I said it seemed like y'all still love each other. But now I'm just so messy and I'm so and that is why y'all at the bachelorette. My thing is like, well, if I'm messy, everybody up in here is messy. Everybody's in this messy. Like, what? You want to bring up
No, ma'am, MeloMelo. Again, because none of those people told her to her face she must still be in love with Miss Mamas. Ebony, I love you down. No, ma'am. Even if anybody else on that cast may have felt that, we did not see none of the other cast members look at this lady in her face and say, well, you must still be in love with this nigga because so and so and so. We did not see that with the women and Trish. We didn't see that. We didn't see that. We did not see none of the other women coming in her face, listening to her story and saying, oh, you must still be in love with him. No, you did that. And when it happened to you with Marceau seasons ago, you didn't like it. You went on this whole crusade as to why he's such a terrible man to tell you some shit like that. Even if Kimmy, Tisha, hell, even sorry fucked up ass Megamind came out and felt that way, they did not tell that to that lady's face. They didn't look at that lady. From what we saw, they didn't look at that lady's faces to be like, well, you must still be in love with the nigga. Now, if they said that to their husbands or something, perhaps, but they never said it to her. You were the one who got up here and said that jokingly in this lady's face. That's all I'm saying, MeloMelo. If it wasn't funny for you and you didn't find it funny and you found it disrespectful, you can't get upset at some of us for feeling like, well, you should feel the same way about another woman. So what's the purpose of you using that as a joke? You can't feel no type of way about the people who feel that way, MeloMelo, because when it was done to you, you didn't like it. And here's the real gag. I agreed with you when you said that to Marceau. I agreed with you wholeheartedly when you said that to Marceau, and I got him together about that in my review. Go back and look at it. So now, MeloMelo, I can't let you get away with that, whether it was a joke or not, because when it was done to you, you didn't like it, and you gave the reasons why you didn't like it, and I agreed with you. I said, you know what? She got a point. I can't even get upset with that. She right. She right. Period.
A mistress from my prior marriage talking about you know her out the blue and y'all from the same spot or your boyfriend from the same spot, whatever it was. But I'm messy, girl. Everybody messy then. Everybody messy. So that is how that happened. Y'all didn't hear that? Oh, like I said, maybe because she said the girl's name, but she definitely said her name. And so maybe that's why they didn't air it. But anyway, yeah. So for me, when it comes to Trish, I feel like she has also, unfortunately, become, it's funny, I just saw somebody say puppet. One of the puppets, flying monkeys for the puppeteer.
Possibly.
Okay? Because there's no reason for us to have anything going on. And I didn't make it one. I didn't try not to make it one. At the table on the girls' trip, I just sat there like, okay. Met with you after that.
Ebony, people are still bringing up shit that Kimmy and Tisha said in season 1. You proving the double standards, friend. These folks is still upset about things that Kimmy and Tisha said in season 1. Late 2019, early 2020, before COVID became a thing. People still hot and mad about it. Since we talk about double standards, moving on.
Gave you some advice, told you, girl, you ain't gotta explain nothing to me. You ain't gotta bring him up. You good? I don't, no. You know what I'm saying? So try not to make it a thing. But I guess unless you wanted it to be a thing, and you fell for that, you know, baby girl, like so many do. So there's the Trish thing, y'all. Since then, let me see, the vow renewal. I don't even think she and I talked at all at the vow renewal. And then at the reunion, neither, honestly. So
thank you, Libra, for your cash app, baby.
Again, so that's amazing.
Thank
so
you.
that's that situation. that is that situation. So God bless her. And then and of course y'all know I don't know Ken at all. I've only been in a couple of scenes probably with him. And honestly, she didn't want to come to my most humility, man. She didn't have to come. I just production knows I'm particular about people I allow to come to my home. They know that. They know I'm particular about who I allow to come to my events. So if I say yes, this person is invited, this person, that's because I don't have a problem with you. For me, I don't. Like, I'm pretty good. I may not look at you fully all the way, but for the most part, you can come to this, you know? So I said, yeah, Ken and Trish, yeah, of course they can come. Again, I'm not seeing or knowing all of these different conversations that are happening. So I didn't think that was an issue. So they came to Mimosas with Mel, and even that, there was no drama or beef there either. So anyway, no drama or beef with her at the reunion either. Anyway, not with me anyway. So there's that. Now, let's get into the last thing that I'm gonna get into. I met Destiny.
Okay.
In 2018.
We know.
End of the year. I only met her because she was dating or engaged to Martell's best friend, as he would always call him, his best friend, LB. So that is why / how I met her. Okay. 2018, the end of the year. And then 2019 has to be when they got married, because I remember I was supposed to be in the wedding, but I was pregnant with Sugar Mama. I was pregnant with Sugar Mama. And I remember just had on this black dress with this split in front, and I was walking down the aisle, child. No. But 2019, up until that wedding, I hadn't been around her that much. But anytime I had been around her, it was always couples. Meaning it was her and LB, me and Martell. Or her and LB, me and Martell, Nell and Chris. You know, like, because we would host stuff all the time. We go barbecue. I'm going to cook. I love cooking. I'm going to cook. You know what I'm saying? And people would come over, whatever, right? And so I never hung out with her privately or without a couple situation where we're all there. And again, she's engaged, getting married to Martell's best friend. Like, oh, cool, man, oh, man, hey, we need to be on the show.
And that's another thing that kills me with a lot of y'all. She just got up here and said that pump pussy ass LB is Leisure Suit best friend. And a lot of y'all want to take up for Leisure Suit's pump pussy ass LB best friend just to spite Destiny. But y'all hate liars. Y'all hate adulterers. Y'all hate abusers. Y'all hate narcissistic men. Y'all hate all these things. I'm just bringing it up. The people gonna get mad. Don't give a fuck. Folk unsubscribe it anyway. Really don't give a fuck. So I may as well just say how I feel and say what I gotta say before I tag. Since folk leave it anyway, I may as well just say what I gotta say. Y'all go up for people that do all of the shit that y'all say that y'all stand against. A la Miss Mammy's. But everybody else is fake. Everybody else is phony. Everybody else is flawed. Everybody else got double standards. Everybody else is this, that thing, and it. I'm just calling it out. It sets the people mad. I may as well keep making them mad and get them the fuck on out of here, right? So that's what I'm doing.
But she didn't even live in Huntsville. She was still living in Nashville. I'm in Huntsville with 2 children, pregnant with 1, and a husband, and businesses, and filming a new thing in life, filming a reality TV show. I never went up there to hang out with her. She never came down here just to hang out with me. No. So then, my baby shower for Sugar Mama. Let me be clear, I planned my entire baby shower and did all that stuff. But I made her the host of the baby shower for airtime, for screen time, because it was being filmed, right? So,
and again, MeloMelo, fake it phony. If you saying you didn't know her, you didn't meet her until then, so on and such, and you so real, and you don't do what everybody else do, then somebody else should have planned your shit. It shouldn't have been her. You don't know her, and you don't go up for the fake and phony stuff. That's what you said. I'm only going off of what you said, MeloMelo. So my thing is, why not have Shanita do it? Why not have Loren do it? Your real friends. That would have made more sense.
Yeah, I literally didn't even have to do that because there was nothing they had to buy. There was nothing they had to. I booked the horse and carriage. I did the planning. I can't remember. I'm sure I had somebody probably helping me a planner, but I was definitely involved in my baby shower. Like it was, I just gave the title of the host to Destiny for airtime.
You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. You didn't know her like that. She wasn't your friend. That was the first time you met her, and you don't do no fake or phony shit. So you shouldn't have. You just should have had your real friend do it. Or hell, Evangelist Nessa. We knew Evangelist Nessa. So Evangelist Nessa should have been the one doing your baby shower. And we would have understood that because that's your mama. We wouldn't have said nothing.
That's what I do. People come to me to want to be on the show, and I try to help them get on the show. So that's why it was so beautiful. So beautiful. If you go back to Sugar Mama's baby shower, it was so beautiful, all pretty pink, and it was beautiful. I think y'all be able to tell that. Yeah, it was beautiful. That's all I'm saying. And so the baby shower, I had Sugar Mama in December 2019, and then COVID happened. So I was a new mom again with a new baby. People were dying by the thousands every day. And so I wasn't going out nowhere. I was scared. Didn't want to raise my children. We actually pulled our kids out of school before the schools closed down because it was just like, like there's this virus happening. People are dying. Why are kids going to school? Why? For what? No. So we put our kids out before they shut the schools down. That's how much it was like a big thing for me. So I wasn't hanging out with nobody because I was in the house with my new baby, trying to make sure my baby lives. Hell, make sure we all live.
Thank you, okay? Precious G.
So then April.
I appreciate you, baby.
2020, I left. Dipped out. Gone. Was at my mom's. Was in high school maybe for about 3 weeks. And then I was at my brother's. But at that point, there was like
Ebony, I don't know why you think everybody else is broke and MeloMelo got all the money in Huntsville. Excuse me. From what I've seen, the only person that's missing meals is Leisure Suit. I haven't seen none of the Scots coming up here with GoFundMe's. I haven't seen them coming up here begging for super chats and cash apps and super chats. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen none of them other people getting up here begging for this, begging for that, talking about how they can't pay this, can't pay that, can't do this, can't do that. I mean, I think everybody up there is making money, even Leisure Suit. Now, making his money doing what, I don't know. But I'm more than sure he not broke and destitute either. But okay, fine.
There was no interaction for real with me and my ex anymore at all, really. Very, very little. Definitely weren't hanging out with no couples. One going out to dinner. I remember May of 2020.
I never understand bragging on somebody else's money. Shut up, Scotty.
Let's just go. I know we ain't together, nothing. We ain't, but let's just go and let them take you to the beach. Blah, blah, blah. So I did go to the beach in May, and that was the last thing until Destin on the show. Till Destin on the show, right? So after that, 2020, we're in 2020 now.
Melody Cherie Rogers is not the only person up there with M's on her name. She's not. MeloMelo is not the only person up there with an M by her name. Now, I ain't saying this Leisure Suit. I doubt. Okay? But I don't think I don't, because what do you have for Stormy? Stormy was a millionaire before any of them on this damn show. She was the one who came up here with a crazy ass mansion that MeloMelo had to use for her video release party. Be clear. I get that y'all love MeloMelo. I'm allowing y'all to have it. But
I ended up coming back to Huntsville because I remember I was at my brother's when I did they had me host girlfriend's check-in on it. And I remember I was at my brother's living room when I did that. And then August I came and did Behind Every Man. So I did Behind Every Man in Huntsville. So I didn't come back to Huntsville until like August of 2020. There's no sound. I don't know why I haven't touched the sound. This was a whole different phone too. So that was August of 2020. And I see y'all said walk us down. I am. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, because y'all heard the ringtone. Okay, exactly. And so yeah, y'all heard the ringtone. Anyway, so came back August 2020. Filmed Behind Every Man. This is to show you how much we weren't really talking or hanging out. She wasn't even on my set at any time of Behind Every Man, and I filmed that for like a good week or two. Now I would have been like, girl, come over here, watch me work, because I'm doing this. Da, 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 da. No, not one time. So that was August 2020. We started back filming Love and Marriage Huntsville shortly thereafter. Then we get into, let me see if I see anything this song. We get into 2021 pretty much. Now, I was on that reunion stage, so y'all know I know all the conversations that took place, right? Y'all know that. I was there, so I know all the conversations. What I will say is the problem, or that's what the problem is and will be the problem when it comes to this production, is what I said earlier, the lack of due diligence. The lack of understanding that before you say certain things or allow certain things to be stated or written up, that you verify those things. And that has not happened. So when you type up words that are buzzwords, that are damaging words, and
The people go get pissed. The people gonna get real pissed at me, y'all. The people gonna get mad, T. Oh well. When ain't them dirty bitches mad? Again, MeloMelo. Some can say the same for you. When it come down to capital A-N-T, capital K-N-E-E. Maybe this is why they group us together. But now I drop down to 25,178. Good, bitch. Get your rickety crickety asses on out of here. Keep going. Keep filing out. It's the same thing, MeloMelo. Again, I remember when I reacted to that laugh and I kept pointing out. I said, MeloMelo, you keep using these trigger words. I said the same thing. I said, you keep using these trigger words and these buzzwords for a lot of these people. I said the same thing, MeloMelo. And who would have ever thought? Now here you go with the same.
And you have no proof of that because it's not true. So you have no proof of that. You didn't do your due diligence on that, and you didn't leave that shit on the editing floor. And then you also wrote up a synopsis and put it in writing. You a fool. I'll call you. I'll tell y'all all y'all a fool. Y'all some fools, but I appreciate it. But y'all some fools. So anyway. We don't do 2020. I did send some messages. Good. Let's get into 2021. Okay. Now remember, 2021, October reunion 2021 was when she got on this stage and was like, I haven't talked to her, so I don't know where our friendship lies. So what I'm trying to understand is, when could we, so you're saying your husband's best friend and his wife wanted you, and all this while you was with your husband, like, what? I'm sorry, but what? What? That's what you're saying? Because I wasn't around Martell anymore for real after, except filming, but after 2020, after I left. So when? This is insane. Because I'm sure when you marry, you wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, so we were hanging out with him today. Let me tell you, LB, I just really felt like, ain't that what you would have probably done as a wife? Because you met us through him. That was your husband. I didn't know you. I met you through LB. So I would think that if there was a situation where you felt something, you'd be like, LB, I don't think you go around there anymore. I feel like they're trying to get me. Oh, they want me. What?
Oh, okay. She must be talking about the Destiny, which I don't know nothing about. Apparently, Destiny done said something about MeloMelo and Leisure Shoot trying to groom her for a threesome. I don't know. I wasn't there. I just heard that through YouTube, so I ain't got much to say about that because I didn't go bother and hear it and listen to it or whatever. So I'm gonna let her talk about this, but I don't know.
Never would have been able to be alone with me and Martell at all anyway, because I wasn't even talking to him. At April, May 2020, I was talking to these on the scene. On the scene for a kitty did. So when? When? But I ain't coming too hard for you right now. I'm coming hard for the people who type that shit up. And all the people, every one of you who laid eyes on that and approved for that to be put in a
You said you ain't talking about it either, Scotty.
So that's what that right there. That right there. Like I told y'all before, we can talk about the puppets all day. But we're gonna go for the puppets here. Period. Because you had every the way you cut me and Trish scene at the Moon Bakery was the same way you could have cut that mess out. Because you don't have no proof. Now you fail to do your due diligence. And you got this written up. And you think I'm gonna let my legacy be tarnished like that? Over some bullshit? Nah. Not gonna flow. Not gonna flow. So the reunion was in October.
No, I don't know what she's talking about because I didn't see that shit. Didn't nobody send it to me. So it must be bullshit. Listen, Zay, these people send me everything. Dealing with Destiny, dealing with MeloMelo. Ain't nobody sent me nothing of Destiny basically saying that Leisure Suit and MeloMelo groomed her. What I got was people saying that, or people talking about Destiny saying that they groomed her or so and so and so. Zay, be clear. I get sent everything. I have not gotten sent in one thing about Destiny saying that MeloMelo and Leisure Suit groomed her for a threesome. I did not get that sent to me. What I got was people sending me things about what they're saying Destiny said or what they think Destiny got. I did get that, but I didn't get nothing from nobody sending me where Destiny set up and said her best friend / brother and the ex groomed her for anything. That I didn't get. I put that on Joyce Sancourt, who passed away November 12th, 2018. I did not get anything of Destiny saying that's what they did to her. But I did get things of people sending me things of what they thought Destiny said. I did get that. I got that. But I didn't get anything of Destiny saying out of her mouth, these people groomed me for so and so and so. That I didn't get. Now, if Destiny did say that and y'all got proof of that, send it to me. I'll play it up here. I'll play that up here. If y'all got proof of Destiny coming out of her mouth saying these people groomed me for so and so and so, send it to me. I'll play it up here. I'll play it up here.
Okay. Of 2021. When the girl said she can't get in touch with me, I don't know what our friendship like because of the. Now I just want to know. I'm gonna read some text real fast, y'all. Just so y'all know, this is her name. I need y'all to see that right there. Destiny. That's what's up at the top. Can y'all see it? Destiny. Destiny. Because see, I've been through enough, my family been through enough, my kids been through enough, and see a lot of y'all have said real silent mouthed when it came to me and my family and my children and my mother and my brother. Y'all been real silent mouthed. Okay? Been real silent. Ain't had nothing to say about no opinion, no straightening out of anything. But when it comes to other folks, you want to speak up. Okay. Thank you. So, hey Melo, I was trying to get the details on your show, wanted to drive down, just trying to time it out and see what the location was. This is when I was about to perform. I said, hey, Wiggins Park in Birmingham, what time you go on? I didn't respond. Then August 17th, where's my Melo? I didn't respond. August 18th, sending you hugs and kisses, can't wait to see this video. Let the haters keep hating, at least you're doing it and they have no clue what it takes. Love you, but keep on pushing like I know you will. So I wrote her, hey chick, morning, girl, I'm good. I'm not worried about these folks. Blessings keep coming my way and they can keep watching from the what sidelines. This is real text right now. Read. Hey, this was July 31st, 2021. I'll be there before 2. Some counts on me last minute. I have to take them to a cigarette shooting on makeup.
I'm down to 25,177 people. I don't give a fuck. That's the funny part. I don't give not one fuck, two fuck, three fuck, four fuck. Don't care. Y'all can leave in droves. Great. Y'all swear y'all hurting me with that. Don't give a damn, bitches. Keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna keep announcing it though. For the people who saying folk ain't saying nothing about you, T. These people ain't playing with your numbers. Y'all said that. Okay. Cool. I said fine. Maybe I'm mistaken. It don't look like a mistake to me.
Okay, cool beans. Drop them off now. Unload these things. I'm 3 minutes in a row. Okay, we are leaving until 2:15. I'm here. Do I have time to grab something to eat? I have food being provided on the RV. Just out. So she wanted to ride with me in my RV to a performance I had to do. That was in, I think, Tuscumbia, Alabama, maybe? I think it was Tuscumbia, Alabama. This is July of 2021. June 29th, I got to text you. Good love. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. How you doing? I'm tired, about to shower and lay down. Here's me. Oh, we're in Nashville. Went to the mall, ate, just checked into the hotel. We're hitting the indoor water park tomorrow. Then I'll be back Thursday about 1 for testing because we had to do COVID testing. Okay, y'all be safe and have fun. Next time, let me and Law come. Let me and Law come. Or no. Let me and Law know. We may head down. He loves water. This is June 2021. So I'm reading that to say this.
Baby, can't none of these fake hoes dim my light. I don't give a fuck they leave. Okay, I don't care. They can leave by the charter bus full. Don't care. I'm just saying this to prove a point of the people that's saying ain't nobody doing nothing to UT. Everybody love UT. The millimeters love UT. Marcella is lying, T. Marcella ain't did nothing, T. That's why I'm bringing it up. That's all. That's the only reason why I'm bringing it up. Because they said that. And I said, okay, fine. That's what y'all say, cool. That's the only reason why I'm bringing it up. MeloMelo, what else you got to say, girl? Because I'm over it.
September 12th, 2021. We need some girl time, Missy. September 17th, 2021. I guess I have to stalk your ass to see you because I ain't responded. It's what, 5 days went by and I didn't respond. September 17th, 2021. I wrote her back finally, said, hey, I was so busy, and then now I'm on this girl trip. Definitely when I get back. She said, okay, boo, I just missed you. I said, I had the kids last week and everyone was sick. Then also trying to get the house together. It was just a lot going on, girl. She said, I understand. I had a few rough days, blah, 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 blah. She said, I went to ATL. Blah. Now, again, I'm sharing that to say, do that sound in any shape, form, or fashion of like anybody who has been a victim of grooming?
I'm going to go on the limb and say no.
Because why you want you and your son to go with me and my kids to a water park, girl?
I agree with you, MeloMelo. I agree.
Come at you. Or if you want to say, girl, what? I have watched your child for you while you got massages because your sitter canceled. And I'm like, girl, you enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. I'll drive around the neighborhood and just go in circles if I need to so you can get your massage. Like, don't cancel. Get your me time. Don't cancel. Okay? Or the few times you have been to my house, we weren't hanging out every day. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Call it what you want to call it. I'm just not going to hang out with nobody every day. I just can't do it. I don't like to do it. My brother told me when I was at his house the other day, he told me I'm a loner. He said, you a loner is what you are. I said, you think so? He said, mm-hmm. And he said, but I'm a loner a lot of times too. But yes, girl, you're a loner. I said, well, you think it's because I grew up as only child, so I don't need a lot of people or something? Because I just,
shout out to Sister Marcus. Y'all know we love Sister
Marcus. I like to be by myself. He was like, girl, you a loner. So I'm never that. I'm not going to hang out with nobody a whole bunch. Just not. I got stuff I'm doing. I'm busy. I got kids. I got goals. And that takes work to reach those goals. So, but there's been times when I've had events here and my friends are here, including my best friend, Brittany. And y'all are outside having fun. And I'm trying to give you a break because you going through your stuff. And I'm sitting here watching Law for you while you go out there and have fun. Go laugh. Go talk. But now you want to say somebody was grooming you? And while that's disappointing, it's not surprising. Because I told y'all in the beginning, the one word I had being on that stage was delusional. It was delusional. It was delusional. My biggest problem, though, is that the production team decided to not chop it on the editing floor. And put it
appreciate you, brother man. Thank you, brother man X. Appreciate you for your your PayPal. Your Cash App.
See, just because I sit over here, y'all, and I continue to excel, and I continue to stand on business and do my thing, I continue to remain positive. Don't think that there aren't things going on that I'm not privy to or understanding as to why it's going on. Because I see it all. First of all, I'm a dreamer. So you're not going to get too much past me because I've taken some time now to elevate even more in that, in my gift. You're not going to get too much past me.
I get you.
Okay? So, and I've had to give the drink since I was a kid. It ain't new. It's just even more, it's elevated, it's amplified, is what I say. So, when I look at how, as a man, as a leader, I have definitely had my share of the attacks. I can't think of one person who has stood up, and now I get it. They were scared to stand up, I guess, because of all the secrets known on each other, I guess. But there's not been a lot of standing up for what's right. Now we're talking, and people are saying things because they're being attacked. It's too late. I don't care what you got to say now. It's too late.
Again, more people gonna leave. Don't give a shit. MeloMelo, that's rich coming from you again. Because when your millimeters be attacking all of the rest of the cast, and all of the rest of the cast came to you and said something about it, the people gonna get mad. They already leaving in droves. Don't give a shit, because it's the truth, and you can't escape the truth. Again, MeloMelo, when there was the rest of the cast, and the cast came to you and told you that they felt attacked, and so on and some such, they ain't never did none to these people. This, that, and this.
Hey, when it mattered, you were silent.
So were you.
You could have said something.
You could have too. But what did you say, MeloMelo? I can't control grown people. I can't control what people say. I can't control what people do. I can't control what the people put onto you, but I don't agree with it though.
You were silent. But you chose to allow this single mother who was a damn good wife, who walked away from a cheating husband, to be attacked and made to look as if it was her.
The people go get pissed. But again, MeloMelo, your people drag Destiny all up and through these YouTube streets. Is she not a single mama? They got fucked over by a fuck nigga that was best friends with your ex-husband. Your people don't give a damn. MeloMelo, they don't give a fuck. They run around here basically saying Destiny deserved whatever the hell pump pussy ass LB did to her. Cause she a liar. And Lil Law ain't his. And all of the rest of that. I'm just saying, your folk gonna get upset, don't care. Because the same things that you're complaining about done happened to every other cast member that's up there, and it been done by your folk. And now these people don't care. Now it's a big deal. And everything got to get shut down. I mean, I guess MeloMelo, fine, you know.
When you do the facts, could never be said. Because even with everything that's been going on, I still maintain a certain level of maybe it's my heart, I don't know, but when I get a phone call or text, hey, I need some advice. Can I talk to you? This was December, maybe 2 years ago. Yep, give me a call. I still got on the phone with you, gave you some advice. Still heard what you had going on and gave you some advice. And to this day, ain't shared what the conversation was about. And I won't. And I won't. Because you asked me. And I won't. Not a problem.
But how is Destiny lying? How is Destiny? Y'all just heard MeloMelo say that pump pussy ass LB and her ex-husband are best friends. Did y'all not hear that? Do I have to go back and let y'all hear her say your ex-husband and my ex-husband were best friends? So how is it a lie with Destiny, but it's not a lie with MeloMelo? And to be fair, have we seen Leisure Suit get in a woman's face? Yes. Have we seen Leisure Suit be completely disrespectful towards a woman? Yes. Have we seen Leisure Suit be disrespectful to MeloMelo? Yes. Have we ever seen Leisure Suit get physically with MeloMelo? No. Have we seen MeloMelo get physical with Leisure Suit? Yes. Again, I like MeloMelo. But that don't change the fact that we saw the video of her holding a kerosene in her hand, threatening to burn him and the house down. Yes, we have seen MeloMelo throw a whole glass of lemonade at this man. Yes, we have seen that. Have we seen that with Leisure Suit? No, but we have seen him get verbally abusive and mentally abusive. Yes, we have. I'm throwing that in there, so can't nobody say I'm doing this and no, I'm telling what's been shown and what we've seen. That's what I'm doing. Have we seen Leisure Suit get verbally abusive, mentally abusive? Absolutely. Emotionally abusive? Absolutely. He did it with her and other women on the cast. Yes, we have. But we've also seen MeloMelo try to get physically abusive once, and we also saw her throw a glass on him once on national TV. That's all I'm saying. So my thing is, moving on.
Y'all stay silent and chose to double down on your attacks. Knowing it went right. Knowing it went.
What's good, T-Talk? Fren, it came from a synopsis. I wholeheartedly believe it's production. I don't like Destiny, but I'm also, and you know something, T-Talk, I respect you. I'm glad you brought that up, T-Talk, with your girl. I respect you because I saw you on the panel with Sassy. Shout out to Sassy. Y'all know I love her. And two other panelists last night. And it is no disrespect to none of them. But I will say, from what I saw, you were really the only one that I saw up there giving Destiny some type of grace. Even though you don't fool with her, even though you feel like she a liar, even though you's a millimeter. I can respect the fact that you said Destiny may be all of those things and then some, but at the end of the day, basically what I took from that was I'm a woman and I'm not going to put anything past a nigga that's best friends with Leisure Suit. So I appreciate you, T-Talk with your girl. Don't think for 1 minute I don't. I appreciate that the long way, T-Talk. So for people who feel like T-Talk is this, that, and this, nah. Because she most definitely had some type of grace for Destiny. She didn't get up here and basically try to make it seem like, oh, well, it is what it is because I don't like her. That ain't what T-Talk with your girl did. Since you brought that up, T-Talk with your girl, I do want to bring that up. I saw that. And I appreciate you for doing that. I did, T-Talk. I saw that. I appreciate you for doing that. It don't matter how am I gaslighting? Zay, it's the same thing with MeloMelo. Back in the seasons where I was not fooling with her and I was giving her the business every Saturday night at 9:15, when she came out and said what was happening with her with Leisure Suit, I took up for that lady. It didn't matter how I felt about her at the time. She's a woman, that's a man, that's fucked up. And he ran out there and fucked up his family and cheated on her with a damn peasant. It didn't matter how I felt about her, what I thought about her, what I think about her. I didn't go up for that. That didn't matter. I didn't go up for that. So how am I gaslighting? I can appreciate a person who don't see it for somebody that can still stand up and say, you know what? I may not fool with her and she may be a lie. But you know what? I ain't gonna necessarily sit up here and try to say it didn't happen or it did happen. I can appreciate her for that. I can appreciate T-Talk with your girl for that. Totally. I can appreciate anybody that can do that for somebody.
Wasn't right. Knowing all the stuff you already knew. That was real. So there's a thing called workplace retaliation. And it's a legal terminology. And it's legal terminology. And when you're asked something and you do not move in the way that your superior wants you to move, and then they begin to retaliate because of that. I'm gonna ask y'all this question. Do y'all feel like I've been attacked this season more than any other? Do y'all?
No, MeloMelo, not really. Okay, no, not really, MeloMelo. I can't sit up here and say that you've been attacked more than anybody this season. No, because to be honest, the mannequin and tight shirt and Destiny been getting it more than you have. Be clear. No, tight shirt, the mannequin, Miss Mammy's, comma, Destiny, comma, Mega Man, comma, Leisure Suit, been getting it worse than you have. Now, to the people that don't like you, I mean, yeah, because they don't like your ass. What you expect? But so far as everybody else, no, I don't. I don't feel like you've gotten it the worst out of everybody this season. No, I don't. This season, I'm gonna say this season. Now, the prior seasons, I whatever. But this season, no, I can honestly say that. No.
I want to look at the comments. Do you guys, again, I've always had my fair share of being attacked. That's fine. You know, I've been taking it. Taking it. It's all good. But I want to talk about this season. Do y'all feel like this season I've been attacked more than ever?
Now that I'm not the reason, it's my subs. Oh dear God, T-Talk.
I see some absolutely. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Hell yeah. I'm looking. Yeah. So I want you to imagine your superior asking you to allow them to be your TV manager.
And Amber, shout out to Amber. Amber says, Destiny may be a lot of things, but I would never deny her claims of abuse. As a woman, I stand by her on that as a millimeter. Shout out to you, Amber Violet. That's why you another real one. Use another real one. It goes to what I said. I can respect the people that don't like somebody, but it's like, nah, even though I don't fool with her, no, ma'am. Nah, no, absolutely not. I don't like her, but no, I can respect that because that's how I felt about MeloMelo at the time. When I won't feeling with her, I still didn't respect the shit that Leisure Sue had going on. I didn't like it. I thought it was bitch made. I thought it was very pussified, and I was gonna have her back when it came down to that. Didn't matter how I felt about her. She didn't deserve all of that from a man that she was months married to, had children with, and got businesses with, lived with, so on and some such.
And you don't accept the offer. And you don't accept the offer. Wow. You don't accept the offer because you feel you don't have the proof, but it's a feeling that there's a misalignment. So you don't accept the offer. And then all hell breaks loose on in your workplace. And you have proof of this, by the way. You have proof of it. It was a whole Zoom. Yeah. So, interesting, ain't it? And I can't say too much more because I can't show too much of my hand. But that's enough. So, last piece I'm going to address. Last piece I'm going to address. Yeah, I see y'all saying, wow, yeah. And I've held this. And still walked around with my head held high. No, not a TV manager as opposed to starring on the show, another role. And as you know, managers get a percentage of things they get for you, book for you, do for you, things like that. No, it's a whole separate role, not nothing in exchange of being on a TV show. No. So, yeah. It is crazy, isn't it? And I was hoping to be able to close the door silently. I saw Queen Sheba here. I know she likes to say that, silently, quietly. But I guess God said no. Because the continued disrespect, disregard, lies, nah. Ain't gonna be able to just do that. So I have been blessed to have some amazing supporters that I refuse to turn on. In an attempt to further isolate me, by the way. And I refuse to do that too.
MeloMelo, I will say this. In a pursuit and search of looking for allies, I don't want you to make the pitfall because you've already made it. There's already a bunch of fake, phony, fugazi, reptilian skin ass bitches that done unsubscribe for me as if I said anything wrong. Do you understand? So my thing about you is, MeloMelo, I really feel like you need to start over from damn scratch and get you real people that really go like me. You see how I can get up here, MeloMelo, and how your back can still call you out on your fuck shit and your fuckery? See, that's real fans. You looking for bootlickers and ass kissers. No, ma'am, MeloMelo. That's not a real fan base. Real fan bases and people that are real fans of you will tell you when you right and tell you when you wrong. Do you understand me? That is a real fan base. It's just like me. They don't mind telling me when I'm right, and they don't mind telling me when I went too far. They don't ever mind telling me when I went too far. And a lot of people may feel like I don't like that, but I do. I actually appreciate that because what that shows me is y'all care about me enough to care about my brand. And y'all may see some things while in the moment, I'm like, I don't care. But when I hear y'all sad at things and then I go back and look at it, I can say, you know what? I see you sad. I fine. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to do that. See, people that really care about you and your brand, they're there for you when you right and when you wrong. They'll uphold you in your rightness, but they don't mind telling you, friend, you did a lot. I like you. I support you, but you did a lot. Like that, those are the people that you will really want as fans of yours, MeloMelo, because those are the people that care about you, your brand, your livelihood, what you looking like, how you're being presented. They care about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They care about shit like that. They care about how you look. They care about how things make you look. They're like people that are bootlickers and ass kissers, you're never gonna get nowhere. That's just my advice to you, MeloMelo. You can take it or leave it.
And because the fact of the matter is, the millimeters are critical thinkers.
No, they're not. Not all of them.
And who have been seen. And this is without telling y'all nothing.
No, ma'am.
I'm hearing all of this. And I see because people be like, they got special meetings, they got a cult. And I'm like, special meeting, why I don't get invited in? Where's the memos, the meters, the minutes, or something?
MeloMelo, I don't mean no harm, but yesterday or the day before, whenever it was, you be in them chats, girl, because Marcella showed it. You be in them chats, girl, because Marcella showed it. Now don't be up here lying to the people, MeloMelo.
Who's hosting them? Are they via Zoom? Are we meeting up at another state? Like, what is going on?
See, I love you. I'm respectful in your chat, even when I disagree. You're very fair in this live, but you're a mod calling me out. My name is Carl. Who called you out your name, Andy? It was probably Catherine ass. Catherine, get your shit together. Don't be running around here threatening nobody or calling nobody out there unless they call you out your name first. Now, if they call you out your name first, then whatever. But for what Ann saying, it don't look like Ann really necessarily called you anything. I'm telling you, it's Catherine. Catherine gonna get blamed for everything, and that's just that. So I suggest y'all not do nothing fugazi because Catherine go get blamed for it. Period. Thank you for your super chat, boo.
Because I have not shared a lot of what I'm sharing. This y'all first time hearing. But yeah, I refuse to go ahead. Why would I? Why would I? Why would I? When I've been over here knowing what's been going on, and I just been holding it and keeping it. But they've been riding for me because they're into it, because they have common sense and they've been seeing it right on the wall without me telling them. I just sit back and be like, there go them critical thinkers. Yep. I ain't said it yet. I will when I get ready, but they did on the money. Yep. So we have a whole season about an internet group. And it's discussed the whole half of a season. And then as soon as we discuss other people's stuff on the internet, it's a problem. Interesting. But I have double standards.
A little bit, MeloMelo, because again, your people started it first. Like there was no Scott 2.0 or no root meters or Marsoljas or none of that. There was none of that going on until the millimeters became a thing. All right, MeloMelo. They gonna get mad again. Don't give a fuck. We just gonna be honest here. All right. You trying to absolve your fans' foolishness, but you can't. You were the one who came up here with the millimeters first. Y'all became a thing on LAMH first. And a lot of your fans was wreaking havoc on a lot of other people's channels, mine first. So, you know, and I'm only saying that because I've been through it. I've been through it, MeloMelo. I've been fighting with your people since 2021. It is now 2025, MeloMelo. Do you hear me? I've been fighting and fussing and wrangling your fans' necks and beating they damn snouts with my damn fans since 2021. That's why I no longer have a messy fan, because I smacked the shit out of one of your damn fans' snouts with it. That's why I no longer have a messy fan. So I mean, I'm sorry, MeloMelo. Like you trying to absorb your people, but you can't. And this is coming from a person that's been dealing with them since 2021. And Scotty too, because I saw Scotty said him too. And Scotty too.
Okay. All right. Last thing, now, Chris. Now, listen. I am in a season of my life where I only want people in my life who reciprocate. There is no gray area for me. It's black or white. It's black or white. It's no gray. People wanted to know, well, why she asking Chris this if she don't care? Because that's supposed to be my friend. That's why. It ain't got nothing to do about caring. It's about, let me check some heart posture and some morals around the people I got around me, because I don't know. I need to ask a few questions because this might be. So it wasn't because I cared. Not about whatever happened. It's about you who's supposed to be my friend. That's it, and that's all. Right? So,
Zay, they're supposed to go up for me and Scotty. There are people. Just like you windmilling for MeloMelo. She your girl. It works both ways, Zay. You coming up in here windmilling for MeloMelo, and me and Scotty people coming up in here windmilling on your ass for us. Like, I don't know what you want, Fred. I don't know what you want. It works both ways, Zay. Just like MeloMelo got her meters, me and Scotty got our people. I mean,
after that conversation that Chris and I had, right? I know because I saw the clip, there was a confessional about whether or not she was going to come to the doctor, about whether or not how handsome is. That's messed up. No, that's real. That's real. I either fool with you or not.
No, it ain't no problem when they do it. The problem comes in when they don't stand in the shit that they do, Zay. That's where the problem comes in. See, a lot of us that was on the other side, you saw us. We said names. We let it be known who it was, who was saying it, and why we saying it. Whereas when it comes to a lot of the meters, they do the alleged meters, they do fuck shit in the background. Then when people call them out on it, they don't want to admit to it. They don't want to admit that they did this. They said that happened, that happened. But when it comes down, especially to a person like me, if I said it, I said it. If I did it, I did it. You understand? I don't go behind paywalls. I don't make y'all pay for shit. I don't make y'all go behind no damn Patreon. I talk my shit up here for free. For y'all anyway. I say what I gotta say with my whole damn chest. I don't go behind no paywall to say what I gotta say before I tag. I don't go behind no damn Patreon to say what I gotta say, but I click my button, I make my thumbnail, I get my fat ass up here. And I say what I gotta say with my whole damn chest, Zay. That's the difference. A lot of us stand in the shit that we said, did, have done, finna do, while the rest of them around there throwing rocks and had in their hands and they ain't did shit. And then they try to come around here and gaslight people like me and Scotty. Like we ain't seen what the fuck we saw, or we ain't heard what the fuck was said, or whatever the case. That's the difference, Zay. That's the difference. If we said it, we said it. And we'll come here and tell you we said it. If we did it, we did it. And we'll come up here and tell you we did it. That's the difference.
I fool with y'all don't, or don't. If I feel like you ain't on the up and up, I'm not going to fool with you. So yeah, I did what? Like, when did normal become abnormal? I don't know, it's backwards. When did normal become abnormal? Like, of course. And not because it mattered, because the same way that moon bait shot, that y'all didn't see when I said, girl, that was, I don't care, you ain't gotta explain that to me. It's the same way I felt. It's something you supposed to be my friend, so I need to see what kind of time you on. Yes, absolutely. Okay, then I went with a different hand. Now, what got me was, on every union stage, I have allowed episodes to go by where it seemed as if, almost as if I'm the reason people are grieving. Miss Nell is grieving with her mom passing, and God bless and rest her soul. That it has something to do with me.
Again, MeloMelo, whose fault is that?
I never.
Whose fault is that, MeloMelo?
Was on phone call with someone ever. The times that I was around Nell and Chris was when all four of us were together. Nell, Chris, me, and my ex, and sometimes this and here, like we barbecue, we make barbecue, like I said, we barbecue, make cook. We would all hang out as couples. The one time that I called Nell screaming and crying was when my $17,000 was taken out of my account. Yep.
I mean, maybe. But MeloMelo, didn't you and Lee Sue come up here basically saying, suggesting, let me not say saying, suggesting, excuse me, in so many words, that the Fletchers were y'all mentors because they was older than the both of y'all and they had a lot more experience as it pertained to marriage? I seem to recall you and Leisure Suit alluding to that they was more so y'all mentors than damn friends, because they was, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I don't want to be lying. But I just seem to, because that's why I was like, well, why is you laughing in this lady's face when she said that y'all mentors? Ain't that what you called them? Like, that was why I felt the way that I felt, MeloMelo, in that scene. Because I said, well, why is you laughing in this lady's face? And y'all know I don't even fool with the leprechaun. And even I sat up here and said, well, why is you laughing in this lady's face? Ain't that what you said she was to y'all? Like y'all mentors? Because they older than y'all. They've been married longer than y'all. They've been seasoned longer than y'all. And they was giving y'all advice. Ain't that what you said?
Only time. And that was and towards the end part. So when I was married, when There was never, now if you maybe felt something, because I can't, that's the thing. You may have felt that way. I don't know. So I'm not going to take away other people's feelings. People have the right to their own feelings. But what I can say is, I know for a fact.
Oh, well, Zay, who gives a shit? She's the one who came up here and called him and her, who was helping her ex-husband cheat, her mentor. Oh, well, Zay, that don't change the fact that she came up here and called the both of them their mentors. That don't change the fact of that, Zay. Don't get me wrong. I get your point, friend. I'm not saying you wrong at that. I get that logic. But she came up here calling them that. And now she's upset that the people feel a way about her laughing in Nell's face about that. That's all I'm saying, Zay. I'm not saying that you're wrong, friend. I get that logic. I swear I do.
That I never was on the phone calling and begging you to come be with me because I'm going through this in my marriage. We would literally, we would have barbecues and stuff, and we end up playing cards, and then we may get into some conversations. All of us, we may get into some conversations, but y'all, I never. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I never was a person calling, having you leave to come see about me. Nope.
I doubt that, MeloMelo, because this lady left her sick mama. You know, the one that she came up here crying about. Okay, she gave that whole performance about. I'm just saying, MeloMelo, I doubt it. Because she came up here talking about how she left her mammy down to the sick bed to come and see about you and your ex-husband at the time. He was your husband at the time, and then he your ex. So I guess, MeloMelo. That's what I'm gonna say. I guess. Like, I just can't see Nell dropping her sick, dying ass mammy to be on your bedside if you didn't call. Do you think I would have left Joy Sand on her sick, dying bedside? First of all, be clear, Nell, that's your fault. All right, I ain't even blaming that on MeloMelo. That's your fault for leaving your dying mom to come and see about her dying ass marriage. But at the end of the day, Mel.
No, never. I can't remember a time. I'm not gonna say remember, it didn't happen. There's never been a time where Chris and Nell ever just came to our house and we just had a counseling session. The one that looked like a counseling session that y'all saw was one that was filmed when I threw the glass. Any other time, y'all, that we were together, we eating, cutting up, laughing.
It ain't, Kim. My point is, don't sit up here and act like Nell has never dropped shit for you when you call to complain about your philandering ass husband. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing Mel fault. I'm not saying Mel is responsible for the Neplicon leaving her sick, dying ass mammy deathbed to come and see about her dying ass marriage. I'm not saying that that's her fault. But what I'm saying is, what I can't get behind is Mel trying to downplay. That's all I'm saying. Mel trying to downplay what Nell had going on. Now, Nell's stupid. I wouldn't have did that. But don't sit up here and try to downplay the role that she did have. Because she did play some type of role for you and Leisure Suit Mel. That's all I'm saying. Do y'all not understand that? I'm not saying that MeloMelo was wrong in anything. What I'm saying is stop trying to downplay shit. That's what I'm saying. Can y'all not agree to that at least? Y'all that far up her coochie lips that y'all can't even agree to that? Like I say, Mel, I'm your real friend. I'm not a fan. See, that shit fans do. I'm not a fan. I'm your real friend, and I'm going to tell you like it is.
Playing cards, so like I said, like probably supposed to do. Sometimes you make them start talking about some stuff, and then usually I'm listening to them talk about get on him. So I ain't even got that much to say. I'm listening. So mean, it's just literally like, when did that happen? When was that? I'll never forget. Oh, I can't go to another song. It was probably in 2021. We went and ate at Connor's and we hadn't eaten in a while because remember I left 2020. So I wasn't seeing nobody for real. Real talk, I really wasn't. I really wasn't. And I remember she and I went to Connor's because Chris had to help ring. She had hurt herself. And she was like, I said, I gotta go no matter what. I gotta come see you. I ain't seen my friend. And we sat there and talked. We eating good. And then we, catching up. And then we started talking. I remember she was saying how hurt she was when she heard some truths about some things that they had heard partial stories on. And I had showed her the receipt. I said, wait, what? I said, that's not true. I'm showing her the receipts. And she was like, what? Yeah. And but other than that, I can't even think of another time that me and her was just alone. Just me and her. We've never gone to get our nails done together. We've never gone to get a manicure, pedicure together. We've never just gone and hung out, ever. So, no.
Wait a minute.
That was not that. Together. We've never just gone and hung out. We've never gone to get our nails done together. We've never gone to get a manicure, pedicure together. We've never just gone and hung out, ever.
So you was taking marriage advice from a person that you basically sitting up here saying you really didn't value like that. Okay, MeloMelo, I'm gonna let you have it because I already know your people. They go get up under here and blah 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 blah. Ram they jibber jabbers. Fine. So y'all didn't do the basic stuff, but you can run to her about your fledgling ass marriage. Okay, MeloMelo, I'm not look.
So no, there was not a situation to where I was calling it pulling anybody away to come see about me or help me at all. So that was hurtful for sure. But again, losing people is sensitive, so I'm always going to remain sensitive to that. But still, the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. I remember one time her saying how my mom takes and checks on her all the time after her mother passed. And she was like, your mom is so sweet. She always checking on me. She always checking on me. She's so sweet. She be texting me, checking on me. I have randomly sent flowers to Miss Nell. I have popped up on her door to check on her.
Okay, MeloMelo, if you did, that's fine. So then stop downplaying it as if she didn't help you or mentor you. Are people gonna get mad? Do I give a fuck? No. Like, it's the truth. I mean, but then again, folk get mad at the truth. They say it's the truth that hurts. Yeah, well.
I have been a listening ear to her. On things that's been going on with her husband, my ex, all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, girl, don't you be letting that boy get your blood pressure up? I know you ain't letting him get your blood pressure up. Now look now. I'll be like, now look now, look. But I can't say that I have been given that same thing. My aunt passed 2 years ago, November, 2 years ago. She was like my second mom. Nobody checks on me. No, don't check on me. Don't care. Don't care. You just want to sing. You want to sing. Matter of fact, I told production. I said, hey, real life. I said, my mom's baby sister just passed. And I said, this is tough for us. This is real tough. I said, this is my favorite aunt. She's like my second mom. I said, I think my mom needs to go to therapy. I think we need to show that how you deal with grief. I said, and this is real. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want to do that. Hey, my brother and his husband said they don't mind being on the show a little bit more, and they'll fly over or whatever, and stay a week at a time if they need to film. They don't want to do that. Nope. But my brother was able to be over here when everybody was boycotting and not going to show up for the new season last year because whatever legal stuff they had going on, money or whatever.
I mean, well, MeloMelo Kiki died. I don't hear none of y'all bringing that up down to the season. In the second half of the season, she had passed. I don't hear none of y'all talk about. Now, maybe they'll talk about that down to the reunion. All right. Maybe they'll bring that up down to the reunion. If y'all don't bring that up down to the reunion, because y'all nobody brought it up for the second half of the season. So I'm holding out that maybe because they didn't bring it up for the second half of the season, Maybe they'll bring it up down to the reunion. So I'm a hold off, MeloMelo. I'm a hold off. I'm a hold off because maybe they didn't do that down to the season because they want to talk about it face to face, person to person, down to the reunion. And I'm willing to give that. I'm willing to give that. So we'll wait. I'm gonna hold off on that. We will wait. We'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait until the reunion comes because I'm hoping that that'll probably get brought up and people could say their condolences and so on and such for the reunion. I'll wait on that, MeloMelo. I'll wait. I mean, Miss Wanda's sister passed. Did you call for that? I'm just saying. I know there's been a lot of deaths that happened. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
So I needed to fill in. I've seen all kinds of amazing business people that can take the show to positivity. I'm talking about good people. They on their grind. Then I'm telling those people, hey, I just sent your info to production.
Who gives a fuck, Ravine? She brought her up here season 3 to try to get back at Tisha. So nobody cares. See what I'm saying? No, see what I'm saying? See, that's the part that gets me agitated. That's the part that get me. And be clear, both of them said that she knew Kiki before she knew Tisha. So no, ma'am, Ravine. One would think, but we gonna wait until the reunion comes before I even get into all of that.
Let me know, keep me posted. They're gonna hit y'all up. Probably do an interview with you via Zoom. The next thing I know, I'm getting messages like, hey Mel, I ain't heard from anybody. Everything good? They never reached out. But I bought some boss names. Matter of fact, one of them you guys met when I did my property preservation course, the training that they filmed. He had like I think 700 closings. I introduced him to Kimmy and all that. Real estate Diddy out here killing it. They ain't want that. I said about 5 other people, couples, people. They ain't want that. And then we started filming and Nell didn't want filming either. Got the text messages. Who do y'all think went over there and sat with them for 2 hours? Sat with them for 2 hours. Getting to resolve. And then they were back filming like the next week. So I had a conversation with them, told them how to move about some things, hit Carlos up, told him, hey, I got a text. Just left from Nell's, just left from over there. Been with them for 2 hours. Yeah. And then y'all are back working. Y'all here. Matter of fact, I'm the one when y'all was ready to go full force that made the call for you. Y'all back full swinging. And y'all just not to come on this show and fall right in line with all the rest of the puppets. Wow. See, if I let myself sit in this stuff, I could get very angry. But that's why I don't allow myself to sit in it.
Ciao.
That's why I don't.
Okay, MeloMelo.
And that's why I block triggers.
Okay.
That's why I block triggers. But yeah, so instead of coming on here and being a real ally, standing on what's right, nope.
I guess everybody playing the same game, MeloMelo. Can you just look at it like that?
You know what? We had a scene and production wanted me to ask the situation that they and I asked it, and I could tell by her response that she didn't want to talk about it. I didn't bring it back up. And after we finished that scene, she said, I'm not ready to talk about it. That's just I said, oh, I said, okay, I didn't know that. I said, but I could tell that you weren't hearing. That's why they keep pounding and pushing it. I said, but you ain't got to worry about me.
Thank you, Saletta. I know I said your name wrong, but thank you, baby, for your cash out.
I'm talking about the girls trip. So I'm thinking y'all had this combo. And you know I'm gonna talk about it. So, but you ain't got to worry about me no more. I said, I could tell by your response that you weren't here for it. That's why I didn't push it. So I am in a space where I'm not here for having nobody's back that don't have mine. I'm not here for nobody who doesn't reciprocate interest.
MeloMelo, you ain't here for these people, period.
Yeah.
Just say that.
All money ain't good money. And nothing.
It ain't.
Nothing is for peace.
It ain't.
Nothing at all.
It ain't.
And yeah. So those are my truths on every single one of those situations. And one thing about it, you best believe I am the receipt queen.
Okay.
And this is why production and everybody else involved, because I'm the receipt queen, y'all shouldn't hit me up and ask for proof of things or things that could disprove things for you ran. Yeah, that would have been in your best interest. So I'm gonna end the story time.
Okay, thank God. That's all we shout out to MeloMelo. Okay. Listen, people leave in here and they so fucking retarded. It's sad, which is why I'm glad them rickety bitches is gone and they can continue to leave. I like MeloMelo, but I'm not gonna kiss MeloMelo ass. I'm not just gonna ride with any old thing she say. I'm not just gonna sit up here and go along to get along and all of that. No. No. So anybody who thinks that y'all did the right thing by putting the H on your back and hauling the fuck out of here. Y'all did the right thing by putting the H on your back and hauling the hell out of here. Cause yeah, I'm not a millimeter. I'm a person that likes MeloMelo. That's who I am. I'm not a millimeter. I'm not kissing her ass. I'm not kissing no feet. I ain't kissing no ring. I ain't licking no coochie. I ain't sucking on no titties. I ain't doing none of that. So y'all did the right thing by getting your rickety asses up out of here. Stay gone. Don't come back. Don't come back for the reunion. Don't come back next season. Don't come back because you feel like I got her back and all of it. I want everybody to keep the exact same energy. If you gone, stay gone. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all jump down in the comments because child, we've been up here for three hours. Y'all jump MeloMelo, you kept us up here for three hours. MeloMelo, you kept us up here for 3 hours. Yeah, no accountability for no accountability for Yeah, no accountability for nobody but Melody. You definitely get all right, Zay. I see you Saturday. Again, Zay, you can eat 5 miles of her ass crack. I'm not. I'm not. I won't. I refuse. I like her. I like her. I'm not eating 5 miles of her ass. I'm not riding for her with just any. I don't even do that with Destiny. And I like Destiny. I don't do that for her. I don't do that for Destiny. I don't do that for Tisha. I don't do that for Marceau. That's my whole hubby. I don't do that for Marisi Poo. I don't do that for Kimmy. And Kimmy is my favorite on the whole damn show. I don't do that for Stormy. So that's what y'all want. Y'all want me to just go in and let have on everybody else, but Mel is a saint and she don't do nothing. No. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more because she kept us up here for 3 damn hours. Y'all drop down in the comments. I ain't know it was 3 hours. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know. But she ain't the queen though, and y'all talked about her for 3 hours. Let me see y'all talk about Zay. Her laugh, all 3 of her laughs equaled up to 3 hours. Destiny ain't had no laugh, but that equaled up to 3 hours. Tisha and Marceau didn't have a laugh that equaled up for 3 hours. Like you upset at the wrong person, Zay. They didn't do a laugh for 3 hours. MeloMelo did. Right? So yeah, we had no choice but to critique her for 3 hours because that's what she gave. All 3 of her videos equaled up to 3 hours. Like, and you hot with me. Don't be hot with me. She the one who came up here for 3 hours. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no. Yeah, because I love Zay. Y'all know Zay, my little boo thing. Zay, my little boo thing. Y'all know Zay be up here trolling y'all. I know that about Zay. Y'all get pissed at Zay. I don't. Anywho's in. Um, Okay, Zay my little boo thing. Zay ain't going no damn where. That's why I always y'all know I acknowledge my boos. I acknowledge him. I acknowledge Harold. I acknowledge It's Me D. I acknowledge Brother Man X. I acknowledge Brandon. Y'all know my Heezies. I acknowledge all of them. Y'all don't need y'all not new to this. Y'all know how this go. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I kept y'all here for MeloMelo kept y'all here for 3 hours. I'm done. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Scotty, was yours this long? Y'all drop down, y'all drop down in the comments and y'all let me know what y'all thought about this situation, honey. MeloMelo had a lot to say. Like I said, a lot of what she said, I totally agree with, and I'm on her side. And then there was other things she said I had to get her together about. Okay. There was other things I had to get her to I had to get her together about. But y'all let me know y'all feelings. Don't get cute in these comments. And I'll holler at y'all later on for these stinking ass salt wives because I still gotta watch them and put them out. So with that having been said, y'all, I'm gone until later on. Bye.
Don't you love me?